to become the first female to ever represent South Texas in Washington, D.C. If you gave me an early birthday gift by voting for me in early voting, thank you so much. I love y'all. If you forgot or if you just couldn't, but you want to, then please give me a belated birthday gift. March 1st, Tuesday, March 1st. It's Super Tuesday. All over Texas, you'll be able to vote. But the ones that are the most important seats are the seats that represent us in Washington, D.C. And my seat, my election, is the very first election on your ballot on top of the governor's election because it's that important. It's the first one that pops up. All right? Thank you so much. I'm going to go to my personal page and give this message to the rest of my people. I chose this song because if you all are familiar with Facebook, Facebook is not where it started for me. Facebook is where YouTube is actually where it started for me. If you want to see my first videos of all of my activism, then you must go to my YouTube channel, Vanessa Tijerina, and you will see everything there. Everything that I've ever stated is documented somewhere. You can prove it. People have seen it. It's in live or it's recorded. Everything that I've ever stated. Everything. That's why it's really hard to compete with me. Whether you're a hate page coming at me, whether you are just somebody that doesn't like me, whether you're a political opponent, you're running against an elected seat against me, you're challenging me for something, somehow, some way, you got a lawyer and your lawyer is representing you against me, it's not gonna work. It will never work. Because I work with truth. I work with realness. And anything that I've ever had before me, I've overcome that challenge. Or, because remember, we never lose. We only win or we learn. And believe me, I've learned a lot. Some people might say you lost a lot. No, I've learned a lot.
Christina, it's Manny, by the way. It's Manny. Unless you're talking to somebody else, Danny.
Finally. I chose this because when Facebook rolled out its live option, I took full advantage of that because I was one of those people that was like, please, everybody, please listen to me. Oh my God, this is happening to me. Nobody's going to believe me. This is happening. This judge is doing this. This police officers are doing this. All of this is happening to my family for 2 years. Long posts. When I saw the live feature, I was like, live? I will do live. Yes, I will do live. And I embraced it. That's why when you go to my personal page, you will not see I don't think there's a human on the planet that has done as many live videos as I've done. I have a lot to say.
I'm going to start from the beginning on the comments real quick.
And when I have to set the record straight, I use my live videos. I don't need to record things. I can say them live because I'm the real thing. I'm the real thing. A lot of y'all have asked me for my... so that's why I use this theme song.
What's up, Danny? I see Danny now.
This is the song that was used on the 10-year anniversary of Facebook. It's by Keith Kniff, and Facebook commissioned him to do this song. So y'all remember on the 10-year anniversary of Facebook, if you go down on my timeline, I shared that the other day. It was some of the best memories of my life. But there'll be more good memories. There'll be more good memories. There will be. So please go over there right now to my regular Facebook. You want to follow me. If not, then just wait for me right here, and I'll be right back in just a little bit. Okay?
She leaving already?
People.
Oh boy, yeah.
Facebook,
as soon as she came on.
A shout out to. Okay?
Yes.
Just really quickly, let me see who's tuning in.
As soon as she came on, she said, I'm going to move to my personal page in just a minute.
How are you?
Well, it's going to get good then.
Happy love. How are you? Allison Rodriguez, Laura Hernandez, ¿cómo estás? Michelle Rutherford, Allison Rodriguez, Laura Hernandez Mora, ¿cómo estás? How are you doing?
Just now, Maricela, literally.
Cabero, how are you?
I've been on for 5 minutes, and she was on maybe a minute before that.
And with that, I will, see you in just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm going to be making 3 videos, okay? I don't even want to talk about the subjects in this video because I want this video to stand alone. For all of you that have
oh boy,
asked me for my Cash App. You know what I want. This is what I want for my birthday. This is what I want for my birthday. If you want to get me a belated birthday gift, this is what I want for my birthday. This right here. Okay? This right here. Please. This right here. March 1st. But for those asking what my Cash App is, it is $.
There you go.
The real thing, RGB. Exactly like that. $THEREAL. I'm sorry.
Almost there.
It's because I'm thinking of my daughters.
I told her she was going to end it with her Cash App, though.
$THEREAL. THEREALTHING. RGB. The real thing, RGB. Lorenzo, Sam, and Delilah and little Lorenzo, I love you. I love you. Mom, Dad, I love you too.
He called it, yep.
Dad and Denise, I love you too. I love you, Jesse, so much. And to my Sinai and my Audrey, I think about you every single day. Every day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about you. I don't think about you because you should be right here. Right.
You're right.
Here.
They should be.
Right? But when you grow up, you're going to know whose daughters you are. Okay? And you will know the truth. But always remember that mommy loved you the most she could. Okay? Bye.
All right, let's see how long before she goes to her personal page.
What's the length of an average hit? So
and I'm like, really? Now you're gonna make us wait more? Like brutal.
It's like she got a notification that you were live streaming her and she cut off.
But she said for some reason she's switching over. Oh, I mean, she's probably switching because of it's not her political page and she can block people if she wants to, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's one thing. She's gonna say things that she doesn't want linked to her political page. That's why I said it's gonna be a good one.
Today's her birthday, Carmen. Today.
Hence the background.
See that stuff up there? The drugs make her emotional. I don't know. I mean, some people need the music to get into a mood or something like that. I get it. And then when I'm out walking, when I do my walking, I got my headphones on and I got the Rocky music. I got the Rocky soundtrack playing. And that's what does it for me. Yeah, she was on for 7 or 8 minutes, something like that. Ain't no one asking for her Cash App if they were, so she could just rebound. Send her 44 cents or $44. No, don't do that. I don't know how much drugs cost anyway. How much do drugs cost? I have no idea.
No idea.
I have no idea what a joint costs. I have no idea what a hit of this or a hit of that. I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know. And if her dad's kids, she'd be using them back in. Yeah. No wire hangers. Did you see that movie, Mommy Dearest?
Mommy Dearest.
Oh, people, if you haven't seen Mommy Dearest, that's another one you got to check out. True story. Well, it's a true story of Joan Crawford. and her daughter. You got to see that. Oh my God, that chupacabra is something else. 2 minutes to take a hit. I don't know.
That's what I said. I was like, how long does the average hit?
Oh, she's back over there live. Let me see. I'm on the other page.
Let's go.
Yep, there it is. Here we go. Hang on.
All right.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hurry, hurry, hurry. And here we go.
Love within yourself to be able to survive everything that you need to survive. So I want to thank all of you. I want to also thank all of you who went to go vote early as a birthday gift to me, as an early birthday gift. I told y'all for a long time, for 3 months.
That's too
If you
loud.
wanted to give me an early birthday gift to go, please go vote.
Man, you guys nailed it. 2 hits for a hit.
If you weren't aware,
That 2 minute hit.
where I'm trying to make history. On Tuesday, March 1st, is my last chance to make history as being the first woman elected in South Texas to represent in Washington, D.C., United States Congress. Please, I'm asking you, if you would like to give me a belated birthday gift, please do so and go vote on March 1st, okay? Thank you so much. Also, follow my political page, Vanessa S. Tijerina. Vanessa S. Tijerina. I have been more active on that page than this one. So if you'd like more content from me, please go over on that page, especially right now. This is important. A lot of you know that it's my birthday. You've been asking me for my Cash App.
Wait,
no one's asked. No one's asked.
I know, right?
I'd rather have your vote. I'd rather have you vote. But for you that cannot vote or have already voted and you still want to bless my Cash App is $THEREAL THING. I'm sorry, $THEREAL THEREAL RGB, the real thing RGB, $the real thing RGB. That you already know. If you can vote for me, please go vote for me. I would rather have your vote than for you to bless my Cash App. But I will be grateful for either one. I love y'all so much.
Like, bless me by voting for me, but I'm also taking 8 ball.
That music, though.
To my family, I love you. Thank you. To my son, Lorenzo, I love you, baby. I love you. I love Sam, Delilah, Lorenzo, little Lorenzo. My Jessie. And my baby girls.
That music is too freaking loud. I mean,
Mommy loves you so much. I want you to know.
I know she'll say she can do whatever she wants. It's her show. It's her music. Okay, but
every single day, but especially today, this is the second birthday that Mommy misses without you by her side. You've been there every single birthday since you've been born by Mommy's side, and you should be right here next to me. But when you grow up,
making it sound like it's their fault,
you're gonna remember whose daughters you are.
But I noticed her daughter and Cash App are always mentioned like at the same time. Like she'll never mention her daughters without the Cash App throwing.
The strongest people ever.
Hey, Reagan.
And that no matter what happened to her in her life, she rebuilt everything back up again, no matter what was taken away from her. And I want you to know that you have that in your heart too, because you came from Mommy. You came from me. So I love you, Audrey. I love you, Sinaida. I miss you so much. And whatever happens, when you grow up, you're going to see all of this. Whatever the outcome is, I have no idea what's going to happen these next few months or this next year. Okay?
That's okay, Norma. Happens, we just started up again.
Hopefully, you're going to be right back with Mommy, right? Hopefully. But if you're not, when you grow up, you will look back on everything and you will be able to know the truth. And I have so much confidence in you, baby girls, because you are so smart and so strong and so loving. I know that you will understand what happened. And you will write your own story or tell your own story if you so choose.
Man, pushing
But
hard,
always know
hardcore
that
for the
mommy
sympathy,
loves
huh?
Yeah.
Always know.
The Cash App fund's
And
looking
that you
kind of
should
empty right now.
always been by my side. Should have never been taken away.
Yep.
Okay?
Able.
So I thank all of you so much. Y'all be blessed, be well, be safe. If you want to see a little bit more of me right now, I'm about to make 3 successive videos on my political page. Go to Vanessa
Wait, now what she's throwing is back?
Vanessa Estihirina right now. I chose this song. Because for me, it all started on YouTube. So if you want to see the very beginning, the infancy of my activism, go to my YouTube videos. You will literally see me fighting my entire community. And my real rise was on Facebook. And this, if you remember, was the song that was chosen by Facebook for its 10-year anniversary.
Is it because she's asking for Cash App? She can't do that on her political page or something? Or
you'll see my 10-year anniversary video from, back
Probably.
then. My life was so different than it is now. And so this song
I noticed
has
the tears
so
are gone
much
already.
Sentimental value for me. So much. So much. For anybody that's done me wrong, I forgive you.
oh, can you unblock
if
everybody
I still
then?
have to battle you, I still forgive you. I still do.
Maricel, yeah.
But I'm a warrior. I'm a fighter. You have to understand that. Whoever you are, whoever it is, everybody, any force against me, I forgive all of you. I forgive all of you. And the universe rewards those who are able to forgive. That I learned. And it's like I said on my, I made a very similar video right now on my political page. I'm going right back there right now.
Yeah, she's
And I
gaslighting
let
them
people
in the
know,
future.
I truly believe that in this life, you never lose. You always win or you learn. And believe me, I've learned a lot.
Entertainment, bro. Entertainment.
Uh-huh. So when Facebook rolled out its live video,
It's hers.
all I had up until that point, it was
Okay.
February of 2016, and I was in New York City. And I saw that you could go live. And I said,
Deborah.
Wow, like this is it. This is what it's going to be. Because before then, all I had was my camera to record, and I would record all of the bad things people were doing to me and my family, and I'd upload them to YouTube.
Victor, are you crying?
I'm emotional, man.
Or I would make long posts. Literally, for 2 years, that's all I had, was just the ability to record, post, and upload a video either on Facebook or YouTube, mostly YouTube, or make long posts. Long posts. Nobody's gonna read those long posts. It wasn't until this live feature was created, and I was like, live?
Oh yeah, that didn't come up.
Live? I can do live because I'm real. This isn't a show. This is who I am. This is me. I knew that my message was going to reach more people the minute that I used the live feature. So for that, Facebook, I thank you. But you need to work on controlling the hate that's out there. Like, no joke.
No, Nadia,
And I can't do that unless y'all put me in this elected seat. And yes, a woman that rose to notoriety on Facebook will be the very woman that has to make an act to control the hate on social media. So, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg, I love you for creating this. However, you have some work to do in regards to hate. All right? I love y'all. Thank you so much.
I worked hard on it.
Okay? Who's messaging me?
Somebody's messaging her, telling her that we're broadcasting her.
Probably.
All right? Bye, y'all. Remember, I'm going live right now for my political page. So, go on over there. Nessa Esti Please help me make history. Please.
I still want a copy of that flyer. I want one of those flyers.
You have never seen a fighter like me.
I think no more Cheese Keys has a copy
never
of it.
Seen a fighter like me.
Oh.
And that photo, go on her page and look at the photos.
Relentless. Especially when I know
I'll print out my own copy so I can put it right here.
I'll be damned if I'm going to give up that fight. Okay? So please vote on Tuesday. Vanessa Tijerina, Vanessa Stephanie Tijerina. Thank you so much. That will be a wonderful birthday gift. But if you insist on blessing my cash app, just rewind this video and I already said it. Thank y'all so much. I love you. I'm going to my political page now. I'll see many of you there. Bye.
I think she's trolling you. I think she knows you're streaming her, so she's gonna be hopping. See
if we're gonna go back and forth with her.
I think she's doing it like on purpose for you now, which I think is hilarious.
She's doing it for me.
She's gonna go live somewhere like different now. She's gonna go live on TikTok. Just watch.
Or somewhere.
Yeah, that's why it's all crinkled.
Well, it says she's still alive, but I think that's the one that was just on right now.
Yeah.
Facebook hasn't caught up yet.
Let's see what I'm at now. All right, we're going down. We're good.
See, when she comes back, I'm wondering who in the hell here is driving for attention here. Yeah, imagine that. She was really hitting for those heartstrings on people.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's awesome. I would call, but I can't call too loud right now. Frank, what's up, buddy?
What's going on?
How you doing, Frank? Stay safe out there, man. All right, let me check now.
Oh, whoa. She's baiting you. She's going to wait to see if you just like turn off your stream and that's when she'll go live.
Yeah. Yeah, she's back.
Oh, she's back. Political
on. Hang on. Yep. Man, we're coming back.
Okay, let's see.
RGB thrift. I love thrift stores. You have no idea. I've been shopping at thrift stores since I was 15 years old, 14.
That's for you, Vic.
Yeah.
First thrift store I would frequent often was the Salvation Army on Jackson Street in Harlingen. And I would wear a lot of my clothes from there, and people would wonder where I would buy my clothes, but they didn't know that it was at a thrift store, and I just liked different kinds of things, and they didn't sell the kind of look that I was looking for in the mall, and that's where I would find them. And to this day, I love thrift stores. So thank you, RGB Thrift.
She's doing like 5 minutes.
Thank you so much. Hello, Anna Marie. How are you doing? This video Let me tell you, which one should I do first?
Nice.
Let's talk about badly behaving men. First of all, there's 3 men that I really need to talk about. It's very, very important that I tell you about them.
That's you.
This is who I am. Vanessa Stephanie Tijerina. I'm making this video to promote my campaign. This is me campaigning. This is how I campaign.
Yo,
right?
everybody, check out Entrepreneur.
You're on a page.
The link
that's
is right
very,
there.
very
That's my buddy
political,
Abel.
okay? If you
Good
happen
man,
to
good
see this
guy.
video, you don't know how you got here. I am a person that's very political. I care about issues that really, really matter. And there's a couple of things that I want to mention. Let me see. I'm just going to talk about these men just really quickly. And my next video is going to be about my platform. And right before that, I'm going to talk about the whole. No, maybe I'll just do it here.
True. Eyelash.
I'll just do it here. Now, if you see me a little bit different, that's because I have lashes on. And I'm not completely perfect right now. Right before this video, I broke my overlay. So when anybody tells you those are not her real nails, well, there's proof right there. These are my real nails. I have overlay on them. And so I'm going to have to get that one fixed. Let's see. This video is sponsored by ChrisMichaelsVanityCosmetics.com. Y'all have seen me already for years. I got my brand new. It's brand new. You see, when it's used, it's you can't see any clear on the top. This is my signature lipstick. It's in Selena. The color is called Selena. I love this. I love it. I love the smell. I've worn it so often that when you smell it, just the smell of it is like, ooh, I'm about to be beautiful. I'm about to be strong and beautiful. Mm-hmm. Yes. So if you would like this lipstick, go to www.chrismichaelscosmetics.com. All right. And if you've noticed these earrings, okay, I wore them all of my video except for my video in Spanish. My video in Spanish is when I wore these to ward off the evil eye, right? But all the rest of my videos have been these earrings. If you want these earrings, also get them at www.chrismichaelsvanitycosmetics.com. Now, these eyelashes.
Hi, Rebecca.
These are the ones I'm wearing. I put the least dramatic ones on. And you can tell those are, more dramatic, and you can tell these are the most dramatic ones. It's hard. I'm not going to wear the most dramatic ones because my eyes are already very big. And so they're already dramatic, even without eyelashes. So they are very dramatic. I'm going to ball or something if I put those on, right? So you're going to love them. I've worn these. One of my friends also sells makeup. Her name is Nanita Cisneros. But right now, this is what I'm wearing. It comes in a little pull-out case like this. And each pair of lashes comes with its little spoolie, its own little spoolie, okay? So you ladies know exactly what I mean, right? Mm-hmm. I don't like using these. And you know what? These were so easy to put on right now. My friend Anita also has the same. It's an eyeliner glue, and this is it. So it's black. So it looks like it's just my regular eyeliner. And so you put it on, and it is so easy to put these things on. So I thank you for them. I'm going to give these away, by the way. So let me go ahead and already think of a number.
So this is a makeup show.
This is the giveaway to y'all. I'm going to give y'all, it's going to be...
I'd rather watch Bailey Sarian, to be honest with you.
Whatever pair of lashes you want, whether you want the most dramatic ones or the least dramatic ones, let me know.
I want the dramatic ones.
I'm going to go ahead, and you're going to get an eyelash glue. This is not this one. This one's different. This is it goes on white and it dries clear. It is a very strong lash glue. So I'm gonna think of the number. I'm gonna write it down right now.
420.
And then at the end of this video, whoever writes that number
369
first, and it has to be first.
It's probably that one.
It has to be in order. I'm gonna think of a number. We'll get this, okay? And just send me your address, and I'll send it to you. I'm gonna think of a number 1 through.
I could do an electronic raffle in this software we got here.
Repeat the number. It's going to be the first person who wrote the number.
Hey, are you guys watching her? Come over here. I'll put you in the raffle and we'll pick it out for her.
I don't know how much the lashes are, but I know that this is $12. And when I tell you, it is non-transferable. Non-transferable. I love it.
Gotta give her that. Give her that.
I only use that one or one called Lady Balls. Yeah, that's why it's called that by Too Faced Cosmetics. So when I'm out of this one and he doesn't have any in stock, I use Too Faced Cosmetics Lady Balls. But right now, this is what it is. This is what it is, Selena. Okay. So and it's called Lady Balls. It's because when you get the perfect red, ladies, it's powerful. Like a red lip, like that woman, like that woman. First of all, that woman does not mind being seen and noticed, and also, she probably can deal with just about anything that's coming at her. Obviously, this is why she's gonna be wearing that. For real. If she's bold enough to wear a red lip like that, she's bold enough to deal with anything. That's my opinion. Now, I'm going to think of a number from 1 through 50. A number from 1 through 50. Okay? I'm going to think of that number and I'm going to write it down.
I want to say 22.
Right? And at the end of this, whoever ever gets it, you're gonna inbox me your address and I will mail it to you. Okay? All right, how's that? Look, I already put it all together. This is going to be yours, whoever the winner is. And you tell me if you want the most dramatic ones or the least dramatic ones, okay? All right? Thank you. All right, thank you so much. Now, y'all, I need to make myself notes. I don't want to forget about this. I don't want to take away from the message. I'm going to talk about my platform in the next video, right after this. But right now, I need to tell you about some of the things that are going against me. Some of the things that are going against me right now are, I have some men. Many people don't know this, but there's already reporters that are wanting to talk to me about this. So last night, you saw 2 badly behaving men come on my video. And weeks prior to that, I mentioned to you a badly behaving man, Mr. Danny Diaz, who's helping my competition. Oh, almost forgot to tell you, right? So I'm telling you, I'm trying to make history here by being the first female to ever be elected to United States Congress. The first one. Okay? It's never happened before. And I had challengers. My challengers are...
Sorry to hear that, Chris.
John Villarreal Rigney, Ruben Ramirez, Eliza Alvarado.
I wish you would.
And Michelle Vallejo. Why do I say their names? Because they're not me.
Michelle Vallejo's not a guy.
For this seat. That's why. I know that if you go to their pages, you're going to see immediately the difference and why that difference matters.
I love Bailey. I love Bailey.
Now, I'm going to talk to you about this. It all is related. And people don't understand why. What I'm about to tell you is also the reason that Donald Trump won the presidency. And just so that y'all know, I know you don't want to hear this. I know you don't. In 2024, he's likely going to run. There was a poll that was conducted, and he has the majority of the Republican Party supporting him. He's likely going to be our president again. If the Democratic Party does not nominate a human being with the same level, now some of y'all are Trump supporters, y'all follow me, because you know that I align with Republicans on some things and I align with Democrats on some things. And there's some things I disagree with Republicans, and there's some things that I disagree with Democrats. That means I'm an independent mind. I don't take on the ideals of any one party. How can you? Not every party is on the right side of the issue. I always want to be on the right side of the issue, because when history books are written, I want it to be known she went against the grain, even though everybody wants against her. She stood on this side of the issue, and it wound up being the right side of the issue to stand on, regardless of what her party wanted her to do. Okay? Because I always keep the people's best interest in mind. That's always what matters to me. And I think that has a lot to do with my 25 years as a nurse. A quarter of a century showing compassion and sympathy and love and care.
She said between 1 and 50, guys. Between 1 and 50.
Matters. Okay?
It's going to be 44. She's turning 44 today.
If the Democratic Party
I'm thinking with
does not
22.
nominate somebody with what I'm about to tell you,
11 is what I'm picking right now. 11.
I've told you, I match energies. On this page, we match energies. If you come to me with anything, I'm gonna match your energy.
You're gonna match what?
If you come to me with a strong toxic energy, I'm gonna match that energy, and I'm gonna transform that into something positive. Obviously.
Energy.
But it don't matter how strong you come at me. I'm gonna come back even stronger. I'm gonna match your energy. I'm gonna exceed it. That's how you win. That's how you protect yourself. That's how you survive. Right?
I'm just picturing Dragon Ball Z now.
One form of energy is called charisma. So I've stated it before. The Democratic Party won this last time.
I was gonna say that.
However, there's been 4 years when 2024 comes around. It's 4 years. 4. Since a lot of Trump supporters started getting mad. That's 4 years of organization. Do y'all understand that? The Democratic Party does not organize as well as the Republican Party. I've seen it. I've seen it on the national level. I've seen it at the state level, and I've seen it locally. The Democratic Party does not have the necessary level of energy needed to continue to win. And this is very evident. Texas is one of those states that is kind of like a baseline of what the rest of the United States will kind of, go. Why do you think we produce so many presidents? There's a reason for that. That's why I'd like to make change in Texas, because I know that the minute that Texas makes change when I'm in Congress, the minute that U.S. District 15 is doing things different, or the minute that I'm able to get Texas to do something different and, tell them, hey, this is why it benefits everybody from all the parties, right? Whatever it is. The minute that we get Texas to start doing things differently, that will catalyze and make it easier for other states to go, because other states that think they're better than Texas because they're nicer or smarter are going to be like, well, Texas is doing it. How come we're not doing it? Texas is doing it. And Texas is reluctant to do anything. That's right. That means y'all need to follow Texas. We ain't no longer, when Vanessa Theorina's there.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't no longer the state that we used to be. I mean, we've always been bigger and better in Texas.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of great things about us. However, we tend to function like the Wild West and do what we want to do, especially when it comes to being unreasonable to a lot of things that should change.
I know, I'm still waiting for that. I want to see if I made the cut.
If I'm not mistaken, Texas was the last state to abolish slavery, even after the law was written. And I do believe that we are.
I'm pretty sure she's talking about candidates.
The last county to let go of slavery, even years
after
the abolishment of slavery. That's how reluctant Texas is to
What's up, Mr. Rice?
All right. Now, so for all of you, and all of this is going to tie into my election. So when I tell you, you need to match energies.
Good number, Scarlett.
Right? I don't know. I still find it strange how Biden won. I'm guessing it's because people were just not happy with. I'm thinking the thing that really hurt Trump's campaign was that he didn't speak against the hateful rhetoric. Because the minute that Trump was elected, all these white supremacists rose. They were like, it's the 1800s again. No, it's not. Sit down.
Really?
We don't care if you storm the Capitol either. It's not going to go back that way. No. You see, it's my opinion that if Trump were to have said, hey, I'm your president, and I'm so glad that you elected me. However, do not think that because I'm your president, it is okay to go back to being white supremacist. Those days are gone, and I disagree with that. And if he would have put his foot down in the first year of the presidency, telling his white supremacists and his Proud Boys to sit their asses down and quit their shit, then things would have been different. Very different. Very different. Thank you, Miss Sandra Wallace. I went to school at the Valley Baptist School of Nursing. I entered 1 year after I graduated, 1 month after I graduated high school. That's the only reason that I can claim 25 years as a nurse. Graduated in 1998 from nursing school. That's when I received I believe it was October 1998, I received my nursing license. So yes, a quarter of a century being a public servant. And the last 17 years have been home health, which means I've been in more homes than any damn politician in Texas. And no one can dispute that.
That's actually music from something. Did you know that?
One politician in Texas at the state level, the highest one, I don't care if it's the attorney general, governor, all that. There's no one in Texas who's in politics the way I am and has been in more homes than I have, which means I understand Texans better than anybody else.
Thank you, Mary.
Politics. Don't tell me that isn't true, because you have not been in more actual homes of Texans.
Man, she knows more about everything,
very rich,
everything than anybody on the planet.
Very poor.
She could run this damn country.
And if y'all
right?
Don't know what
that's what she's saying.
Those are very rudimentary.
United States of America. Here we go.
Many of them don't even have pavement on their streets.
Maricela, that's awesome.
Ditches for the overflow of flooded waters. They still flood. And believe
it's
it or not,
the last 2 campaigns she ran.
Street lights. Not even street lights. Those are colonials. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cindy Richards, listen. I'm gonna go ahead and delete Cindy Richards. Like, you don't see all this. I'm just wondering, Ms. Richards, because I didn't block you. I didn't block you.
You're about to, though, right?
But I'm gonna deal with you.
I know, Kayla. It's like,
sometimes it's a little bit fun dealing with Karens. You see, didn't you just hear me right now? You see, now you hear my country coming out. Cause yeah, you
country.
You did something right now.
Your Ebonics.
Did you not just hear me say that Trump would have likely not lost to Biden had Trump said, you don't treat brown and black people the way y'all think you are going to be treating them simply because I'm president? So what makes you, Cindy Richards, think that after I make a statement like that that I'm going to be okay with a white woman coming to me, a brown woman's page, trying to put me down.
Here we go, the race card.
Why is it about race?
I'm asking you. Who do you think you are? I don't care how many times you.
But if it was a brown woman talking to her, a brown woman, it would have been that they're not strong enough to speak to her that way.
You think you are? Do you not see it? I know you can feel my energy. For you to sit there and think that you cannot, you want to convince the whole world that you cannot sense my power. And when I say my power, my mind, my willpower. So, can you not sense it? Ain't no Cindy Richards or a whole flock of Karens gonna come over here and take me off my game. And if you even try it, you see what I just did right now? I'm gonna turn it right around on you and throw it right back at you. Why aren't you commenting no more? Because ain't nobody blocked you. Everybody see, ain't nobody blocked you. Nobody's blocking you. And I hope all you other Karens right now that are itching, I'm gonna go, I just want to make her to do it. Do it. Try me. You see.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to win a seat in United States Congress, which means I'm going up against the people who are nominees for this, the people who are even trying for this, on the ballot for this.
I'm telling you.
Are the best minds. So Cindy Richards, I don't know. No, I don't care. I don't care what you think a fact is. You don't know nothing. What you've seen is something, and neither you nor the hate know exactly what that thing is. Nothing. And for all anybody knows, that may have been created. But you'll never know that. But you are a low vibrational mind that is easily manipulated by people that hate Vanessa Tijerina.
You put like the Dare logo like in the top corner for this.
The what?
The Dare logo.
Wish you could attain, or you wish you could be, or you wish you could demonstrate, but you can't. And so you want to hate on me in your own way. You see, when I'm bold, I'm telling you I'm bold.
Yeah, we're going to be on the darkest timeline if that happens.
Right.
And I will make myself as vulnerable as I can possibly make myself, as long as the end game is something good.
Unstoppable army right there.
And some people could say, there's no way that you would do that.
Kayla, this is Victor. He's with a page called The Digital Dimwit on Facebook and YouTube.
So that people could understand I'm just like you.
He's got quite the collection of
I'm just like you.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of collectibles back there.
Is that all you got, Cindy Richards? Because I'm being serious. Because if that's all you got, then I'm just going to block you. I had you here because I wanted you to hear what I had to say about you.
Oh.
That's
I like that she was going to block her.
Right?
What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Why you got to be here? I don't need nobody. Don't you? You must be new to this page. You must be new to this page. Because anybody that's on the hate pages, and you must have been, you don't have no voice here. And the only reason that you're here right now is because I'm dealing with you in a way that I like to deal with you sometimes. And what else?
Oh my God, what's going on with her?
Okay, that man right there, I'm not going to talk to him. There's a man named George Rice. You see him right now? He barely commented right now.
Oh, George, you
that man,
traitor.
George Rice drove all the way from Mission, Texas with his wife.
He's looking for trouble.
To celebrate that my daughters were taken away from me and that I was arrested. Mm-hmm.
Lies.
Tonight, at the end of tonight, you are going to see, I'm going to share those there's 3 videos, 3 live videos of the day that happened. George Rice is also a veteran. Mm-hmm. He's a veteran.
George
He hides who he really is. He may be sweet to the whole community. He may be a wonderful father. and he may be a wonderful friend. And obviously, I thank him very much for his service to the country. However, he is a harasser of strong brown women. I'm one of them.
Oh my God.
George Rice thought that he was real smart coming on this live video right now. No. When I tell you all contact from me was unwanted, that means all contact from me was unwanted. I don't block these men because there's no way for me to prove to law enforcement that they don't understand boundaries. Thank you. Even Cynthia Vasquez understands who George Rice is. The bigger problem that I also have with him is that he has access to guns, obviously, right? And he's a white man.
Oh boy, here we go.
And it seems that in this nation, white people really don't like sometimes, man. White people really are having a problem with the fact that there's not many of them anymore. And for a white man that thinks because he's popular in Mission, Texas, that he's gonna come over here and continue to harass a female that's brown.
I put these up.
Area, you're surrounded by Hispanics.
See, when you scroll, you can find this section.
You're literally surrounded by Hispanics. And not everybody that's Hispanic in the Rio Grande Valley agrees with you, George Rice, a veteran, harassing a brown female that doesn't do anything to your life and has never done anything to you but survive you. George Rice came on my radar, and I'm glad that he made his presence known right now, because this video was about other people. The other three men he's also had a problem with. Ironically, he had a problem with these other men, two of them, back in 2016 because they were progressives. You see, and George Rice is very political. And I know he's watching me, and I'm not going to block him. And I know you're watching me right now. And I'm just waiting for you to make that other comment so that you can make my police report even stronger. Now, just so that you know, and if you all want to buy unique makeup, please understand that his wife, her last name's Rice as well, she sells that over there. There's a lot of brown women who are also selling unique in Mission. And if I'm urging you to give your business to a brown woman in Mission selling unique over and instead of a white woman who celebrates the takeaway and the arrest of a brown woman who all she ever did was survive her husband. That lady, she even came after me. That white woman came after me for surviving her white husband. She literally said, "Leave my husband alone." Man, sit down, lady. Sit down, Miss Karen of Mission, Texas. You're going to sit down. And whatever's going to happen in my life regarding your husband and you, I will survive. What does this white couple think? Literally surrounded by Hispanics.
Why can't they just be a couple?
That eventually
a white couple.
People in the Rio Grande Valley weren't going to know the truth.
Like her racism definitely coming out tonight if you didn't believe it before.
Thank you to all of the white men and women who are watching me that have let go of your Cindy Richards is one of them. You know what, Cindy? You're a low vibrational person. I'll deal with your comment right now because it's important. Thank you to all of, you see, Cindy's one of those. Thank you to all of the white people that watch me and that have cut off and let go and broken the curses of your generational toxicity. Thank you. Thank you. Even if you were raised by Karens, you didn't grow up and become one, and you're not raising them either. And I so appreciate you for that. George Rice came on my radar because it was a time, 2016 was a time of a great upheaval here in the Rio Grande Valley. Progressive people were rising, and he didn't like that I ran for this seat in 2016. He hated it. He hated it. He hated it. And then when he saw that I was running for something else, every single time that I've run for public office, George Rice rears his ugly head.
Cindy's going to be traumatized.
And then
poor Cindy.
information was given to me that George Rice has family members and connections in CPS in Texas. And that George Rice is responsible for making certain phone calls to CPS.
Let me catch up on these comments. I'm a little behind.
Leading to many of the things that happened to me and my daughters.
We know he went. Okay.
You listening, George? You see, when a woman tells you no contact, all contact from you is unwarranted, that means you don't contact that woman. But now that I have your attention, and I know you're itching to make another comment, and you know what? I hope you fall for it, and I hope your willpower is so weak that you actually say something and contact me again.
Do it.
Even with an emoticon. Because I have had 7 years and I have not been able to prove how you do not understand boundaries.
It's pretty obvious.
In this video, I can.
Common sense, right, Nancy?
So back to Cindy Richards. She's saying, white and black and brown people are all the same, Vanessa. Oh, well, I know. We know that. Cindy Richards, what are you trying to do? You're trying to be prolific what? What do you think you're doing here? We're all the same. But our government hasn't treated us the same, and what about it? You see, that's how I know that you're a low vibrational thinker, Miss Cindy Richards. Not only are you easily manipulated by the hate, that was my first, I right off the bat. The fact that you believed anything that the hate pages put out there, and the fact that you're trying to use those things against me, that's how you came at me. I don't mind dealing with you, because whenever people approach me in that way, that's going to be a lesson for everybody else. I have no problem using you as an example for any would-be Karens that think that they're going to come over here and try to do the same damn thing. And y'all can laugh all you want. But you ain't going to say anything, are you? You're not going to say a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Only Cindy Richards is the only low. She's the one with the weakest willpower and the one with the lowest vibrational status that will actually dare say something like this, what she's doing here.
She knows, Cindy?
So she says, I remember when them ugly people hurt you badly. Well, honey, you're just as bad as those ugly people that put hands on me, baby girl. Miss Richards, what are you trying to do? No. You're walking back. Look at you. Now it's all, I'm sorry. No, you see? No. You tried me. You failed. And now you're trying to show some kind of humility. You're trying to be humble now. No. You tried? I forgive you. But should I leave you on my page? What if you wake up tomorrow and think that you can try to do this thing again to me? You see, that's a choice I have to make.
How long has she been harping on Cindy?
I have to choose to forgive them and give them another chance. Because if I just block them, then the hate pages are like, she blocks everybody. Yeah. I don't need that kind of Cindy Richards talk.
If you add George Rice.
Come over here with love and nothing but pure intentions, then I don't have a problem with
15, 20 minutes?
But if you're going to come over here with your mess from the hate pages, I'm going to have a big problem with you. So please do not tell me how bad those people were that put hands on me, tortured me for 3 hours, and beat only my face. Because you are trying to socially beat me right now. You literally tried delivering a social blow to me. And I survived you. In this video, everybody can see I did. It's no different. Remember the saying, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me? We all know now that words do hurt. And what you're trying to do, what you tried doing, was you tried to discredit me. No, don't you come at me like that. No. You're either sorry and you're going to stop defending yourself.
There you go. That's a good one.
Sorry.
The VT bobblehead. It'd be so perfect.
I don't take no nonsense.
I'm thinking of investing in a 3D printer. Maybe I could try and make one.
You are
yes,
not
Lavina.
going to say sorry.
Nothing is deleted.
And then continue to defend yourself. You're either sorry And that's it. You don't defend what you were sorry for. Because when people start to defend what they were sorry for, that means they're still justifying that which they said they were sorry for, which means you are not sorry. And you told me happy birthday, Vanessa. So do you think that because you said happy birthday, that undoes all the damage for the last 7 years, George? Do you think that just because you said happy birthday, that the Mission Police Department or the Hidalgo County Sheriff's Department isn't going to do anything about him?
George.
All contact means all contact. And I can't wait. Now that I have your attention, I cannot wait for them to find out which one of your family members you're connected to in CPS. I can't wait. I can't wait. You see, George.
I mean, I have connections in CPS. That doesn't mean I did it.
Right?
Don't you see what's unfolding? Everything they've ever built for themselves is falling all around them. Every single one that came after me. Even your little friend in Westlaco. Why do you think he's been so quiet? He's scared. Because there's an active investigation going on. Because of what they did to me. But you and your wife are no different. You can tell me happy birthday all you want. But you and your wife have never apologized. Your wife has never apologized for saying, leave my husband alone. For a brown woman surviving her white husband, she's never apologized.
Everything brown woman, white man.
Yeah.
You have never apologized for all of the lies that you've made about me. This man had the nerve. You know what he tried to discredit me about? I have never once. It's never ever been documented, recorded, or anything. Ever. Ever. Miss Cindy, please don't block me. I will behave. I'm so sorry. Okay, I won't block you, but stop defending your actions. Because just the same way that those people put hands on my face, you were trying to deliver me a social blow, just the way that George Rice, he has never put hands on me. But George Rice has tried to destroy my life. Y'all should see his messages. This man that came over here right now that's made 2 comments so far in this live video.
Glad I missed it.
Literally. Let me show you. I forget that I can show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. So, George, not only has your wife not apologized to me, you and your wife have not apologized to me collectively for literally driving your asses all the way from Mission, Texas with lawn chairs, sitting down so proud to see children being ripped away from a mother.
Good night, Lavina.
It's going to take a little time, but the world's going to know that should have never happened. And you haven't apologized for that because you're waiting. You're just waiting.
She
and
is.
You probably won't do it ever.
Building.
When people find out that should have never happened to her. You're all about the blue line, right?
Triggering activated.
What do you have to say, George, about those police officers putting that stuff in my car that wasn't there? And that's the reason I got arrested. That you were there applauding, right? Let me show you who this man is.
Is she really going to show the messages? Because she always says she is and she never does.
One by one, they're going to fall. One by one.
You'll be the first one to fall on Tuesday. Yeah, George, go apologize.
Let her know you voted for her.
That'll really piss her off if you apologize. She'll go off, bro.
This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Watch. Look, this is him and his wife. So happy that my children got taken away from me.
That's not a message, though.
Oh, did you see his wife? Oh, and this is such a cute moment.
Yeah, a little bit over 3 months. She just got arrested. Unfortunately, with child endangerment because of the kids.
Trying to put me down.
She spoke over the moment when he first said it.
Mhm.
I was not caught with weed or crack pipe.
Yeah, she was.
No spice.
It sucks about the
He
situation.
lied.
With kids. Heart goes out to
All
them.
lies.
A mother shall never use her children as a shield.
Shut the hell up, Miss Rice.
But
Shut the hell up.
she's gonna go away for a long time.
Really? I'm gonna go away for a long time?
Hopefully my
Really?
family's safe. And
Hopefully your family's safe.
it's
These are the two white people surrounded by Hispanics coming after a white, a brown woman. That's the man that's on here right now. That's him.
I am so utterly relieved right
So utterly relieved that here you are, right? Still messing with me. You see, right now you heard him saying, she's been messing with my family for 3 months. Dude, I survived you for 3 months. I kept making live video after live video after live video. And you know what? If you want me to continue, I will. I can make a whole George and Louise Rice video. I can do that. I can do that. You want to come over here and you want to contact me. And the thing is, y'all, he thinks he's protected by Mission PD. He thinks he's protected because he's like this with law enforcement. And yeah, he has friends in the police department. And I hope the FBI figures out who his friends are. Because for a man, a veteran, to think that he can do this to a woman with his wife right there.
Do what? What did he do?
That's who this man is.
What did he do? He didn't do anything.
So, George, as you are telling me happy birthday, did you ever apologize for saying that there was spice in my car? A crack pipe in my car? Marijuana in my car?
There was a crack pipe.
You literally slandered me in this video. Those are lies. You and your wife. And that's trash. That's trash. To me, people who do this kind of thing are trash. I don't care if you're white and you think you're privileged. To me, when you do this, no matter what color your skin is, you are trash. Both you and your wife.
I don't think so, Scarlett.
You celebrated. And who is your wife? Who is your wife to have an opinion on me as a mother? Who the hell is your wife? She needs to stick to selling her little unique products or go out and get other skills. Do something else. But for her to be running around having opinions on another woman who only survived her husband, I don't think so. I don't think so, George. You did this to a lot of my friends. And a lot of my friends before me have made police reports against you. Nothing has been done because Mission Police Department protects you. Why do you think I'm also running for this seat, George? Why?
She's doing it for you, George.
Because Mission will be in my jurisdiction. George Rice will no longer be doing that kind of thing without fear of consequence. White men especially.
Here we go.
That harass brown or black women are a problem. And then you do it with your wife. Both of them are literally enabling each other. Both of them. You can watch this video. You want to watch it in its entirety?
She's in jail.
Oh, man.
She's gonna be there for a hot minute.
She's in jail. She's going to be there for a hot minute. I got out the next morning, George.
This was a really rough pandemic on a multiple different levels. Oh my god.
Yeah, be quiet. You're just a gaslighter. You're a gaslighter. You're a troublemaker. And you're a papalero. In Spanish, that means you just make a big deal out of nothing. You didn't like that a woman in the Rio Grande Valley was stronger than you will ever be in your life. It doesn't matter. Thank you so much for being and going and fighting for us.
He is legit.
There's something
sure.
must have happened in your mind.
He's a good bro.
To think that you could do what you've done to me so far. And I know you're watching this. And I'm not going to take this video down. Because I'm not the Vanessa I was in 2020. And I'm not the Vanessa I was in 2016. This is 2022. And what you and your wife celebrated happened to me. I am rebuilt from that. You made me stronger. and then you have the audacity to come to my page. If y'all want to see this video in its entirety,
But I'm just,
look at them. Look at them.
Thank you for everyone that supported us.
That helped us. The GoFundMe, that's still going to go to use. We're still going to go forward with what we need to go forward with.
Go forward. They asked people, did you give that money back to people? They asked people for money to sue me.
Gene, yes.
They never sued me.
You can say that.
Did you
One of
scam
them.
those people out of that GoFundMe? Because you certainly did not sue me. You literally admitted right here. Thank you, everybody. And we're going to go forward with that. Go forward with it. Do it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Please. You think if I can't take care of these white couple coming after me, are you kidding? Then I have no business running for this seat. None. Not you and your wife together as a unit are stronger than me. Look at them. I think y'all can just tell right away. Look, you can tell the energy, can't you? Watch.
A good friend of ours.
Out of these three people, 1, 2,
identified the
3.
situation and actually notified the police, like, hey, she's in the car, she's on the road, she has kids, she has drugs. Raymondville PD responded.
No,
she got
you
very
worked
mad,
with the
she refused to
hate.
get out.
Him and his wife worked with the
They made
hate.
me cool and calm. They knew the situation. They knew the girls were there.
I know she never got to
They
that.
did everything in their power
Nope.
to try to keep it as civil as possible. But her
She got sidetracked.
Really? They did
Happens a
everything
lot.
in their power? Really? Shut your mouth, Miss Rice. Shut your damn mouth. Because that's about my daughters. And what people didn't realize is not only did I not stay in jail, I got out the very next day. And 2, officers put that in my vehicle. And y'all didn't make no damn video saying we were wrong. So if anybody should sue anybody, I should be suing both of your asses for slander. This entire video is slanderous. This entire video. That's your legacies in the Rio Grande Valley. It's no longer Sweet Louisa May Rise or whatever your name is. Or Sweet George Rise. He has a beard. He's so nice and sweet. Hell no. You are both harassers. You're both harassers. And I can imagine what you say about brown people in your homes whenever you think the rest of us will never hear you.
Oh,
Don't be
my
there
goodness.
crying. Don't be there crying. Don't be there crying, getting mad whenever people ain't liking you and they ain't showing you they ain't liking you. I'm telling you right now, y'all, if y'all are watching this and you want to do any harm to George Rice and his wife, please don't do that. I disagree with that. Please don't.
But she's still
But you see,
planning it in their
George,
heads.
Right.
Even though I said that,
Uh-huh.
and if people go out and they have a problem with you because of what you've done to me, that don't got nothing to do with me. That's got everything to do with your big mouth and your wife's big mouth. Because I just said right now that I condemn it and I talk down on it. But if it happens, buddy, that's on you and your wife, and you both having your big mouths.
On you.
Anything else?
Yeah, get to the other
Thank
people
you.
already.
I know, right?
This
It's
was
like,
the perfect video for you. Come on.
George, you
Perfect
killed it
one.
tonight.
Let me see. Who should I block? Angela Medina. Cállate tú. For real. Who are you? Yeah. Filters.
There you go. Refunded.
Please. I'm sorry. I don't take anybody seriously that uses that much filter. I don't. I'm sorry. I cannot. It's not gonna happen.
Have you seen her campaign photo?
It's not gonna happen.
Her campaign photo?
On the flyer, that
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is all filtered out.
And I didn't block you.
I thought it was all makeup.
I
Cake,
didn't.
cake makeup,
If
maybe.
you want to see this slanderous video is on Justice RGV, and we won't talk about Justice RGV right now, right? Will we?
Oh, she's going to go after Justice RGV?
You know, sometimes I wonder
I dare her.
if Justice RGV is just, you know, going, like, supporting Nereida so badly because they don't want to be investigated. They don't want people to know, because I'm guessing you're thinking that if Nereida wins district attorney, I'm guessing Justice RGV is thinking, well, if she wins, at least we supported her, and hopefully she's not going to do things to, you know, help other people figure out who we are. Is that why you're supporting her? Because y'all are real scared. I would be, if I were you, I'd be real scared for Terry Palacios to win. But we won't talk about why.
So you guys are all watching this. For those, if you want to help spread the word, we're just informing the public. This is who's running for Congress and wants to represent the Rio Grande Valley of South Texas. This is real. This is not an act or anything.
Right? And then you're there being all scared that the cartel is going to come after you, that the gangs are going to come after you, that you won't be talking all kinds of shit to a brown woman in the Rio Grande Valley while you and your wife are surrounded by Hispanics.
I would put if I had the video, I'd put it up.
Fault,
I would post the video.
And
Somebody's got it posted, right?
I think I have it.
Justice RGB is a justice-seeking justice. You see, this video is up on their page, and you go to June 3rd, the same night. As soon as I was arrested, they made this video. They lied. Everything they said in here was a lie. Everything. There was no drugs found in my car. They lied about it all. They named every drug in the book that I had. They're saying every drug in the book I had in my car. Literally, did you hear him? The paraphernalia that they arrested me for he didn't even mention it, was a methamphetamine pipe. That literally there was 2 pipes. Each officer had 2, 1 each in the video. We got 3 different videos showing those officers putting that inside my car. But how come there was 2 videos? How come there was 2 methamphetamine pipes, yet I was only charged for 1 of them? Why are officers having methamphetamine pipes? Why not charge me for 2? Oh, I get it. Because to me, that seems like each.
So she is admitting she was charged for 1.
Whoever gets to put it in there, just put it in there. Because why wasn't I charged for 2?
Yep, right. We're looking that up right now. Victor's looking it up.
Yes, exactly.
If somebody's got it, I'll
what about if I went to Joe Angela Medina? What about it?
Well, I just have the clip where I took
I didn't block you for a reason. I like to deal with trolls. You know, I like it. I like it because my videos leave a lasting impression to other young ladies that are going to rise, right? Because the Angela Medinas of their generation are going to come to their pages and try to do this mess too. Lady, you were not born with the power to get the outcome you want out of me. You can never be trained. You can never practice for it. It's never going to happen. Never. I'm a thing that nothing you can do or say. Nothing. I could tell right away. You don't want no answers. You're a damn troll. You are a damn troll. As much as you want to say, I'm not a troll, I just want answers. Man, lady, who are you? Who is Angela Medina that Vanessa Tijerina has to answer to her? You are not an INFJ.
Hi, Leticia.
No, you are not. Because INFJs would never.
I would want this to continue.
Don't you?
Right, that'd be interesting.
With that kind of speed, I am an INFJ. I am. How dare you try to take that on? If y'all don't know that, there's a certain number of personality traits that equals certain things, right? There's like certain numbers. There's like 10 of them in the world. Every single human falls into that category. INFJs are one of the rarest. I am an INFJ. I've actually been tested. I am an INFJ.
Not for Jews?
You are
what
not
does she mean by
INFJ?
INFJ?
Because what you are doing here is not
It's a personality. How they say there's like 16 personalities.
How
That's the type that she classifies.
You are not one of us. You are not, and you will never be one of us. You would never be one of us. What you did was you probably looked through my page and you saw that I had stated that I am.
Your sense for intuitive, feeling, and judging.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be over here trying to change the public's mind about me. And you thought, well, now's my chance. Well, now's my chance to deal with you. And what about it?
Oh, I found one that says it's a skin disease.
No, don't call me hun. Don't call me hun.
No, it's like the Briggs personality.
Do not call me hun. You came over here with rhetoric from the hate page. Did you not just hear me and see me deal with Cindy Richards? What makes you, Angela Medina, think that you possess
I actually
anything,
think I
any
classified
traits,
as
any
that also.
attributes to get the outcome you want? Again, Miss Angela Medina, I am running. I am a U.S. congressional candidate. You came over here to argue with a U.S. congressional candidate.
Yeah.
Have you ever even won an argument in your life?
Yeah, if you want to send it, you can send it. I've got
Have
Victor's tape
And the
queued
reason I
up on
ask you that is
YouTube.
I
We'll play it
wonder,
later.
what in your mind
yeah, please
possessed
send it.
you
I'll post it.
to make you feel that you had the power to come over here and get the outcome you wanted?
Nadia is always
No,
hungry
that's
right
not
now
your
at 2 o'clock in the
personality.
morning.
You
Me
are
too, man.
not an INFJ.
I want to snack on
You will
something.
Oh,
never be an
FFS.
INFJ.
Oh, that's
You are
something else.
lying. You are lying to yourself. You know, INFJs do not do what you do.
INFJs.
INFJs are the rarest personality types in the world. The rarest. You are not, and I know your behavior. I don't have to know you. INFJs would never do what you're doing here. You're a fraud. You are a fraud. No, you can all you want. You're a fraud. I am an INFJ. I've always been an INFJ. That's how I know. I can't believe, I never in my mind would think that anybody, if somebody were to ask me, you know, Vanessa, one day you are going to be doing a live video and somebody's going to come and troll you and they're going to claim to be an INFJ. I would have never believed it. But here you are. You're a fraud. INFJs do not behave the way that you do. Somebody lied to you or you're lying. Either way, you are mistaken or you're lying. You are not an INFJ. Stop trying to be one of us and stop claiming to be one of us.
One of us. Like it's a cult.
We are literally the rarest personality type in the world. The rarest. How dare you? How dare you try to be one of us? No, how dare you? How dare you display this publicly? That is uncharacteristic
Dude,
of
she's
who we
in.
are. That's how I knew right away. That's what
She's
you were
triggered by a test that, you know,
like.
they give high school students.
No, you aren't. Wow. I don't need to know you. Do you not understand? You should have never come over here. First of all, you should never come over here with your mess. Second of all, you should have never come over here claiming you're an INFJ when all you demonstrated was the opposite of what an INFJ is. I don't need to know you. I know enough. I know the behaviors of an INFJ. You are not one. How sad. I did not think that there was people in this world that would literally pretend to be that personality type and at the same time demonstrate the total opposite of that personality type. I am an INFJ, and that's how I know. That is exactly how I know. No, I don't care. Get off my page. Get off my page. I want you to get off my page voluntarily. Get off
I would
my
just
page.
comment.
An INFJ would just get off my page. I don't need to know you. You are totally acting the
total
opposite
alpha
of
move.
an
Make
INFJ.
me.
You're not an INFJ either. You're disgusting. And neither is you nor your wife. Y'all are both trash.
Oh, I know
Y'all
George.
are both trash. And that's the third contact you've had with me. It's almost as if you come out late at night. Are you even sober?
Oh, boy.
I am. Are you even sober?
I'm sober.
Because you do not do this at other times. I've noticed you do this late at night. And the other day I made a video that to this day, there's a white veteran in Mission, Texas, to this day that harasses me. You harassed me like 3 or 4 days ago, again at like 2 a.m. You think it's cute that you're doing this? You're causing me emotional distress.
George, I just want to say thank you
I'm
for
going to
keeping
show
the show
this
going.
video to whatever law enforcement agency I want
Yeah,
to.
George, you really you.
I'm being serious.
You did it. You triggered.
The stuff that you said
Mission
in this video
accomplished.
that you and your wife said is lies. This right here proved what trashy people you and your wife are.
Hey, Tina.
I don't care if you have a whole organization of people in Mission, Texas that support you.
Off and on
I don't
for
give a shit.
almost 2 hours
All
now.
I know is that you are a harasser of women and you have come after me and you do it with no fear of consequence. You are dangerous. You know what he tried saying, y'all? He tried to say that I was calling myself an RN. He was just mad that I am an LVN and I say nurse. I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse. He didn't like that I was getting like people like that when you're political. It says something when you've been a nurse for a quarter of a century. That he wanted to put me down somehow and say, why are you're not an RN. I don't gotta be an RN. George Rice. What are you? You're a veteran. What else are you?
Damn.
What other accolades do you have? The little award that you got. He recently got an award from Chui Hinohosa, who is his business partner at 5x5 Brewery. Yes. Yes. And everybody congratulated him. But it's like, wait a minute. It's your own business partner giving you the award. Yeah. Yes. The state senator. Yes. Uh-huh. But no, everybody overlooked that.
Oh, I forgot. She never called the winner of the makeup, right, or whatever.
No, I still want to see if I won.
I'm just looking at the comments. Wait, what do you mean? Angela, what do you mean? Why are you acting like you don't know what's going on? I didn't even know what you were commenting, but my people were looking out for me.
What is she going to say if
they told me to block you?
Question,
I didn't know what you had said.
What about the video of you smoking crack on the video?
You're not an INFJ.
Phone.
Stop kidding yourself. Stop lying to people. And stop trying to give INFJs a hard time.
No, she's saying she is an INFJ.
And that other guy
INFJ.
saying that he's an INFJ, not even him. He's not one either. Because people that are INFJs do not do this kind of shit that you did with your wife. So he tried to tell people that I was saying that I was an RN. No, I wasn't. I never once have ever said that. I'm proud to be an LVN. And you know what else I'm proud of? That people mistake me for an RN. Because unfortunately, people assume that RNs are smarter than LVNs. But let me tell you something. Even RNs will agree with me. There's a lot of RNs that probably should have stayed LVNs. Mm-hmm. Yes. Because I've had this discussion with a lot of my friends. And there's a lot of LVNs that can run circles regarding nursing around RNs. And shame on George Rice, because George Rice's mom used to be an instructor at STC for nursing. That's why he didn't like it. He didn't like that a girl, a woman, was an LVN and was doing something that his mother would never and could never do. And that's because his mom's an RN instructor and an RN. That's not my fault, Mr. White Man that doesn't like that a brown woman is doing something that him and his people can't do. That's not my fault. That's your fault. That's
Vanessa, you're embarrassing yourself.
And what about it? What? I don't even understand that comment. I can't even tell which ones are trolls or not, because honestly, all of y'all are not very articulate.
Go to my page on Facebook.
For real, I can't even tell which ones are trolling.
At Manny Behind the Mic.
Because they're coming over here trying to be like smart
drop
asses.
Me a message there.
You're losing
if you use
your
Messenger, do you use Messenger?
Goal, right? Because you don't know how to articulate yourself. I mean, seriously, if you're gonna come troll somebody, at least articulate yourself so that people know exactly. I'm a badass troll, and I know I'm gonna get the outcome I want. Man, you can't even try to get the outcome you want because ain't nobody can understand what you're saying.
I was gonna say there was a time where she called herself an RN because I used that at one point.
I don't like being out there. Angela, you're right. INFJs absolutely don't. I'm a recluse. I am not a social person.
But you
That's
just
why
do our
no one
lives
ever
every day.
heard of me before I had to become an activist. Since you think you know about INFJs. The reason I do this is because I have to. If I have to go and give a speech to 1,000 people, 100 people, 1,000,000 people, I won't have a problem with it because I'm smart as hell and I know that I can do that. That's not a problem. If I have to socialize,
Yo, Abel, I'm gonna go up probably this weekend. You want to go with me?
Out. I like to stay home.
We can meet up with
so shame
Victor.
on you.
Yeah, let me know. I'll be there too.
For thinking that simply because you see somebody putting themselves out there. And another thing,
how about a meet and greet at George's?
When they campaign, what's the name of a campaign? Attention. INFJs must put themselves out there during a campaign. Why do you think I was so uncomfortable having to survive out loud? Because I am an INFJ. It goes against what I am. I don't like being social, but I do it, and I'm a nice person. And so it looks like she's very social. No, I'm not. I'm just a decent human being, and it looks like I'm social, but really I just want to go home and get under the covers and just read a book.
I would like to know the last book or the last time she read a book.
Alejandro, what's up?
Well, right? Get this. Stay off my page, Angela Medina. If you are truly an INFJ, which you are not, and you will never, I will, to the day that I breathe my last breath, I will never believe that you are an INFJ, ever. Because INFJs do not behave in the way that you behaved on this live video. At all. At all. You may be something else, but you are certainly not an INFJ. Certainly not. Certainly not. And INFJs, one thing about INFJs is they try to reach self-actualization. That's why they're so rare. They are the rarest personality type because no one ever tries to reach the hierarchy of need, Maslow's hierarchy of need. The top tier is self-actualization. That's what makes INFJs so rare. Because there's hardly any of us on the planet. There's 7 billion people. Hardly any of those people want to reach self-actualization. They are more comfortable at the 2 tiers below it. And that's fine. Because it takes a lot to reach self-actualization. That's another reason that I know you're not an INFJ. Because you know what? Tell me what you've done to reach self-actualization. Because we would have heard your name by now.
Look, I'm reading here that 1.5% of the entire population is what she's claiming to be.
Whether they are social or non-social.
1.5?
They're known.
% of the entire world population is an INFJ.
They have notoriety. Albert Einstein.
That they're introverts, don't like
self-actualization. INFJ, completely.
And they think about what they say before, like speaking.
But he was still known. So what have you, Angela Medina, done in your life? You look like you're about, what, 20, 30 years old, maybe, 40, maybe? What have you done in your 20, 30, 40 years on this planet to reach self-actualization? Because that right there will tell you if you're an INFJ or not.
No more cheesecake. That ship has sailed. That's not going to happen.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you so much. Thank you. Which one is this one? Thank you, Miss Debbie Lee. Thank you. My birthday, I spent sleeping and eating. That's it. That's all I did. Sleeping and eating. I ate snacks. I stayed off social media, and I slept. I'm a Pisces and an INFJ. And to be a Pisces and an INFJ, that means that my energy is just so I have to get that energy back. I have to, because especially during a campaign is boom, 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 day after day after day after day of you putting your energy out there, and your energy mixes with other energies, and you literally need time to reset. And that's what I did on my birthday. Plus, it was a really sad day. I missed my daughters. But thank you so much. Thank you.
She probably took like the free
Happy
online
belated
test
birthday
rather
to
than
your
like all the
son,
expensive
Miss
testing to
Cynthia
see if you
Vasquez.
really are one.
Thank you.
It was one of those Facebook tests.
Well,
Yeah,
happy
it's like
belated-
a quick, 15, 20-minute quiz you give yourself, like on BuzzFeed.
Cindy, a Pisces is not.
There
Are you
go.
born in November 3rd? That's not Pisces.
Scorpio.
What's going on here?
We're asking ourselves
I
the
try not to
same
make
question.
assumptions, but it's like when I see this is the thing about going live. That's why none of my competition goes live, because they have to deal with this kind of stuff and they don't know how to deal with this kind of stuff. And I'm trying to be like as reasonable as possible, but sometimes y'all come over here. I don't know if you're you have no mental illness, but you just are ignorant to some things, or you have no mental illness and you just think you know more than you do, or you're trying to troll me and pretend that you're not. You see, I have to quickly realize what it is I'm dealing with, and sometimes y'all have me here thinking like, what? And before I decide on, okay, this person shouldn't be here, like I'm really trying to give y'all a chance here. Angela Medina, I have her here because it's very interesting to me that she came over here to troll me. My people, my viewers, my supporters saw that she should be deleted. It's okay. I'll play, man. You want to come play? I'll play with you. You want to come over here? I'll play with you. And I'll use you as an example. And you are not an INFJ. You have never
George
been an INFJ. You will never
one of the
be an
three
INFJ.
men, you think, or are there
whoever
other?
No.
told you that
No.
lied to you.
She already said that he wasn't one of them, but she's happy
You are
he
another
joined
personality
them.
type, not even close to being an INFJ. Not even close. Not even close.
So 3 men, and the prize still hasn't been announced yet.
Yeah.
She is a troll. INFJs don't troll. INFJs are one of the sweetest people. I just happen to be, that's why it's easy for people that finally get in my social circle to take advantage of me, because that's why I keep my circle small, because I am so kind.
All right, Isla, do what you can.
So loving. I am so sweet. I'm the best gift giver. I'm like, I love so hard.
Oh, she's the gift that keeps on giving. I'll promise you that much.
I'm actually really nice.
Bona note. Hey, good night, everyone. I need to stop watching because she's giving me a migraine. It's only 9:50 in the morning. Have a good day, Nancy.
Mind, body, soul. Yes. No, Debbie, you've never taken advantage of me. Ever. That's why the people that are still in my circle are still in my circle.
Hey, we got mentioned in her comments.
The ones that are no longer in my circle, because they took advantage of
the
me.
trolls are coming back and forth from Manny and Dee Dee live streaming you. Sad 2 grown men sitting together on live, conditioning and enabling the troll.
No, I don't think so. It's okay. I have the intelligence to know exactly what to do with my life and not to do with my life. Simply because you don't understand me does not mean that I'm the problem. And if you want to be my friend, you do not try to control me. So those are the reasons under which people leave my circle. Trolls are coming over here because they're probably go to them. See their permission. Because the last time, every single time that I have an issue with George Rice and his wife, and I have to survive them, he always goes and tells everybody, you see, he's this big old, burly man, veteran. He's all tough, but inside, he's one of the weakest humans I've ever known. And he will literally make a rally cry. So one time, all of his biker friends and all of his biker veterans came over.
Hey, George, just text me. You got my number still, right?
One by one, and what about it? And I wore them all down.
It's also George.
I didn't have to block them. I wore them down.
Did you want to come on right now?
With every comment, George? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wear you down. I'm not gonna block you. I'm gonna wear you down. And you're sharpening my swords right now. I take full advantage of everything. When I tell you that I don't lose, I either win or I learn. I'm serious about that. I'm serious. I'm serious. Thank you, Miss Priscilla Villanueva. Gracias. Okay, Luis de Anda, I believe you're John Allen. John Allen is the other white veteran. I thought that his comments were this Luis
The other
Nanda,
white veteran.
this is really
Oh my
disgusting.
God.
Take a screenshot of this.
Yeah, I gotta go get my other phone. Hang on.
Right now during this live video, I know that y'all didn't see because you can't tell because you don't know what's going on in my mind. But right when I saw Luis de Anda profile, I thought it was really strange because they were at first trying to very sophisticated trolls. They think they're sophisticated. With most people, they get away with it. But they come on and they try to assimilate, right? And it was acting, that particular profile has made like 3 or 4 comments that I thought were a little iffy. But I've been giving it a chance. And right now, the profile says, John Allen says, happy birthday. John Allen is that white man, just like George Rice. These white men that I'm telling you have been applauded by their communities, but they are not.
What did I miss?
What their community thinks they are.
Nothing.
George Rice is a harasser of women. I can prove that to you right away. This video proved the video I showed y'all proved to you.
Message me here on Messenger.
Trashy human George Rice and his wife.
To my page, or even if it's
John
personal.
Allen, he's a trash man. I'm sorry. Thank you for your service to our country, but you are a trashy man because you were outside my house. You were paying people in the year.
Angela, you causing trouble over there too.
Face, John
I know. I saw her over there when I went to go peek at the comments.
Mr. Deonda. And I hope they find out who your profile is, because if you are making contact with me after I told you no contact, that is serious. And it's also serious that you may have paid somebody to do what they did to my face. Because in the year that was leading up to what happened to my face, you were already paying people to get me in situations where I would be arrested. Sounds really similar to George Rice, right?
What's going on in the Ukraine? Let me go look.
Isn't it something that, wouldn't it be something if people found a connection between George Rice and John Allen working together? They're both white and they're both veterans. Wouldn't it be something? Wouldn't it be something if you two men wound up in jail after you tried to put a woman in jail? And in the end, it was so ironic that both of you got caught up in something that was way more serious than anybody else could have imagined. So John Allen is a man that all of a sudden came on my radar because I think George Rice actually recruited to help him against me. In the same way that George Rice is such a coward that he's like, hey guys, I don't like this girl, and you're basically saying, come and help me with her. Come and help me shut her up. Nah, you can have all of your motorcycle friends come over here. They ain't gonna shut me up. Nah. They could be all in front of me revving their motorcycles and I ain't gonna shut up. And you can have a bunch of veterans. I ain't gonna shut up. What you gotta do is you gotta pay somebody to take me hostage and tie me down, and then you get me to shut up for them 3 hours that you're torturing me. But other than that, you ain't gonna shut me up. But when you overpower me and you put me in a situation where I cannot fight myself, I cannot fight to defend myself, and you literally tie my hands down and you pay somebody to get that done, well, then you get your way with me. But other than that, you will never get your way with me. So do you all think it's a surprise that we have this Deonda profile at the same time that George Rice is on here? Mm-mm. These two white men think that they are so much more intelligent.
Again with the white man thing.
I know.
George wants to say a few things. He's going to come up here in a minute.
The reason, you see, John Allen.
Awesome.
George Rice was arguing with me back in 2019. John Allen, coincidentally,
that's actually pretty good because I was thinking about bouncing because I need to be up in like 3 hours for work.
Got so ugly that he was in
so
my
it worked out pretty good.
calling me a Mexican WHORE. It was ugly. He had a real deep-seated hate for me. Then it's revealed, then in the year leading up to my face, what they did to my face, that John Allen was paying people to put me in situations like to try to get me drunk. And I rarely ever drink, ever. Try to get me drunk and then have me in a car so I can get pulled over for DWI. Doesn't it sound really similar to what George Rice was? You see, I think George Rice and John Allen had something to do with what happened in my face. There, George, I said it.
Michelle, yeah, I'm pretty sure she
I
knows.
said
She
it.
knows.
I think you and John Allen and all of the other hateful people, all of you worked.
I think Victor will be here for still
And
another
you
few
all
minutes while
participated
George
in
comes
organized
on.
crime.
Yeah, I'll wait till George gets on and then
I
I'll hop
hope
off.
it catches up to all of you. Because what a coincidence. John Allen won't show his face, but he'll use a fake profile.
Yeah,
He
she
was
knows
standing
that.
outside my house
Manny's
because he
screening
had
her.
gotten burned. Because the hateful lady, he was using her as a middleman. He would pay her to pay somebody else to put me in a compromising position. But the person was just taking their money and not doing anything. Right? So John Allen never got his money back. So he started having something against, her, because it's like, hey, I'm giving you this money so that you can damage Vanessa Tijerina, but I don't see the damage happening. So after a year of him trying to do that, do you all now wonder why he was outside of my house on the day that I was taken hostage? Because this was serious. This was serious money. This wasn't just something that you're going to pay, try to get in a car and drive. No. You were having her tortured. And the way that they tortured me was military style.
Military style.
Oh, yeah, I remember. This is the new theory that they were all military trained people.
George Rice, John Allen. I was tortured military style.
I like that little.
And then John Allen was seen again outside of the area where I was being tortured for 3 hours. While I was being tortured, his likeness was seen standing outside the area.
His likeness. Okay.
So wouldn't it make sense? Since you're gonna pay top dollar for that. That's not the same as a little bit of money you were paying to get me in other situations. No, you were gonna pay a lot of money.
We got George Rice coming on. There's gonna be 3 of us, so I'm not gonna put comments for a little bit, okay, guys?
Allen? George Rice. Suddenly quiet.
George.
Right.
What's up, George?
I actually can't sleep because I got in that car wreck, so I'm in a lot of pain. So I saw Manny behind the mic was on, so I was like, I gotta watch this.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't miss it.
Man, it's been something.
Because I needed this. I need the police to find out.
She's saying that her
let me load something about George Rice.
That her kidnapping, it was all military style, and you had something to do with that, or you were outside. What did she say, Victor? He was outside the window.
Yeah, you were outside when it was happening.
We do military style kidnappings.
Apparently, that you trained her abusers or her attackers.
No, friggin', it's very chaotic. We zip tie and we bag them and we throw them in the back of the truck and then we take them in for processing. There is no kidnapping.
Yeah, like we all know that, but she doesn't.
Crack's an amazing drug, man. It makes people do weird shit.
Yeah, she's been that when you got on there, I mean, you really set her off. I mean, she's still going off. So just like No More Cheesky said, she was talking about 3 guys originally. Well, now you're officially one of those. So now there's 4.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know Abel and Danny real well. We all actually have each other blocked on Facebook, so we don't fight with each other. But I respect them and they respect me. They're good guys. They're just they're hardcore political on the opposite aspect of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you got to say about everything she's ranting about right now?
Where he thinks he's above the law.
She just I really hope that she gets the help that she needs. I hope when the prison sentences do come down that she does a lot of self-evaluation and she gets the psychological help that she needs when she's in the pen.
Yeah, because this is I don't know. I mean, for one, I mean, we already know something's wrong. Everybody knows that already. And for her to come on campaigning as a candidate at 2:00 in the morning, it's like, goodness, something is way off.
I actually
And
a part of me actually hopes that she wins. Like I want to see this. Like, you know, it's like watching a dumpster fire. Like man, I hope she wins. I know she's not going to, but God, that would be just the troll in me. Just like, man, this would be amazing if she wins.
Yeah, just to see what she would really do, like, or if she's just gonna be lost as soon as she wins.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was actually tempted to vote for her just because of this.
Oh man, you know, if she would win, I mean, we try to speculate. All right, Tuesday will come, she'll lose, and then what's going to happen to her? And some people think she'll disappear, but
no, she won't. She'll find a way to twist it and spin it. Like, oh look, I had 15,000 votes or something like that. They have a depressed voting cycle right now in the Democratic primary, so we're looking at probably total across CD15. We're probably looking at around 60 or 70,000 votes for Democratic primary, and she's probably going to maybe get 10, and half of it's going to be like mistake pushes, and she will spin it as a victory somehow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the guy on the top of this here knows her better than anyone. He's like spent hours digging into her videos, trying to understand her frame of thought. So, I mean, I think he can attest to that she will spin it as some type of victory. Even if she comes in dead last or second to last, like, you know, she'll find a way to make it sound good.
Like whatever the number is, she's gonna spin it, and that's gonna motivate her to run for another seat.
Well, the only difference between her and Beto O'Rourke is that Beto O'Rourke actually won an election. At least one.
He's not like 0-5 like she is.
And you and your wife, I don't know why y'all are acting like if y'all have
Yeah, the race shit really bothers me. That when she runs the race argument really bothers me. She doesn't know anything about me or my family. Half my family lives on an Indian reservation upstate New York. You know, I'm Italian, Norwegian, Hungarian, like all sorts of stuff. My wife's family is half Hispanic, half white. So when she brings up the race stuff, I'm just like, I shake my head. Like, you know, that's one thing I don't put up with is racism. I stick my foot down hard on that.
Yeah, she's going hardcore with the racism stuff tonight.
Lately, it's been escalating over the past couple of videos.
She's very racist, like extremely racist. And if you look at her, she's probably the whitest person talking right now out of all five of us or four of us. You know, she's wet as hell. But
what tell us a little bit. Some of the people here have heard of your name. They don't know what she did to you. Just if you want to real brief, what did she do to you, man?
I kind of forgot how it happened. Oh no, I remember now. So for years, because I used to be, well, I still am, but politically outspoken against Valley corruption, you know, voter fraud, stuff like that, the different stuff that we have that happens here and across the state and across the country. And she kind of gravitated towards that. So she started messaging me, asking for political advice. And I knew that something was kind of wrong. So I gave her like 2 or 3 sentence answers, and that's it. Like, okay, let me just get away from her because this chick's batshit crazy. And a couple election cycles ago, she messages me like, hey, I'm going to run for sheriff in Willacy County as a Republican. And I told her very bluntly, like, Vanessa, that's a bad idea. For one, you're not a Republican, and 2, just by circumstance, if you got elected, you'd be doing your community a huge disservice. You have no military background, you have no law enforcement background. Why do you want the cheap position? And when I told her that, she just went off on a deep end and automatically started affiliating me with these anonymous pages down here, all these fake profiles, which I don't hide behind fake profiles. The only other profile I have is my Austin Rice profile, which is still my name that I use when I get Zuckerberg, which happens like every month or so. But, you know, I tell everyone, hey, this is me. I just, you know, I go by, you know, my middle name and my last name. But she went off and she doxed me and my family pretty bad. gave everyone our phone numbers and our address. We had to put in the security system. I mean, actually, it was a good thing because, you know, took my wife and kids to the range more and make sure that they were proficient on guns just in case. Because she was trying to get, I mean, she has no influence, but she was trying to get TCB gangbangers, like legit TCB guys, to come after me. Well, a couple of my friends that are in motorcycle gangs are friends with some of these guys, and they were like, yeah, we know. So after I got confirmation that everyone kind of knew that she was crazy, it all died down.
Somebody else, Janelle is saying that profile saying John Allen says hello is a threat, and yes, it is. It's a.
They wanted you to. I don't know if you got a few minutes. Maybe we can listen to a little bit what she's saying, and if you want to interject anything at all, feel free.
I will.
It's a form of domestic terrorism. He's trying to terrorize me. I see you.
You know, a lot of the things that she says really off-put because she's a political candidate. I'm not sure if she's aware of this or not, but it's actually illegal for her to delete and block comments if she's ever elected, even if it's her personal profile. There's actually court cases on that.
Now, is that only when she's elected or as a candidate?
I'm not 100% sure. I want to say it's only when she's elected.
That's not more scary.
Because my understanding is that as a candidate, you can't even delete or block
the political platform.
Let me call my attorney buddy in the morning, and he's good in political law, and I'll find out by the end of the week for you guys.
And you're white and you're a veteran.
What's up, Paco?
You ain't no match for me. Mentally, you ain't no match for me.
What I don't get is like her followers are okay with the comments about white men, white women, and white versus brown, and they're okay with it. They don't see anything wrong with it.
Well, I mean, if you, I've tried to figure out some of her followers that she has, and if you look at them, some of them are very lonely.
You're matching me, and you didn't like me. Not one of you did.
You know. They're very easily manipulated. I'm not going to say simple-minded. That's really rude and screwed up. But she manipulates people. She's a really good manipulator.
Yeah, we've been hearing it for, I mean, hardcore for a few nights, and then I mean, she's been like this forever.
Like the stuff with the drug stuff in the car. How she says, "Oh, the cops put it in there." Like for one, everyone saw the video where she was like, "Oh, I left it in the car by mistake," and then she was like saying that, "Oh, look, they put it in the car." No, they took it from the car. They went over there and they did a swab test and they brought it back. And she knows this. She's seen the camera footage. Her lawyer at the time had it in court, but she won't tell anyone that. The court knows, everyone else knows on the legal side, but she's trying to tell her followers that. So she's literally lying to thousands and thousands of people on this every time.
I'll tell you something, George Rice and John Allen.
There you go.
Not one of you two white veterans could have withstood all of the trauma that I withstood to my face for 3 hours and come out looking like this.
I got a couple gunshot wounds that beg to differ.
You wouldn't have. You probably wouldn't have even survived it.
Wow.
I'm a Purple Heart recipient, 2 of them.
Because it didn't bother you before, just the fact that I was.
No, thank you for your service. That's for
sure.
No. Don't get me wrong. What happened to her was horrible. I really hope they go to jail. The people that did what they did to her. But she put herself in that situation. That was a drug binge. That was a typical drug binge. That hotel was known for that shit. They were friends with her. They all were known for running in that crowd. They were all known to be hopped up or drugged up. You know, it was a drug deal or something that went sideways. It wasn't a political attack at all. It was a bad drug deal.
Yeah.
So you're saying it was not a staged beating?
And what matters is John Allen.
Because it's been said that it was a staged beating.
No way.
Beat up. Because the only part, according to what I'm told, only her face got abused. If nothing, no hit to the ribs.
In the photos guts, and what she said, that it was only her face that was struck.
He was gonna get his money's worth.
That doesn't make sense. Like, you know, they're gonna hit her wherever they can hit her at.
What kind of humans you both are, and it bothers you. No.
Let's see.
I already did. They took up all my whole time. They took up all my whole time.
Oh, they took your whole time. Okay. All right. I see how that works.
Who said it's illegal for me to block on my political page?
Oh, she actually doesn't know law and she wants to be a congressman. That's awesome.
Who said that? Who on here said that? Who on here said that? I want to know who said that.
Yeah, it's actually case law.
Who on here said that? Who on here said that?
So for sure, when she's a candidate, she can't. I mean, once
from what I
elected.
understand, if she's an elected official, she can't oppress opinions.
Whoever said that,
so I don't think it's if she's a political candidate. I believe it's if she's actual politician. She's not. She's legally cannot block and censor people.
Yes, I'm reading it right now. While private individuals and the platform can censor you, government actors cannot censor you based on the content of your communication. They can't cut off any ties of communication.
You know.
So that's a difference between facts, what you're presenting right now, and rhetoric, what she's presenting. One's for
that was as a candidate or as a
anyone who identifies themselves as a politician. So candidates would fall under that.
Actually, yeah, she would. She's in violation of the law then because she considers herself a politician.
An opportunity to be closer than other people.
Oh yeah, she does.
Yeah.
One of her pages says that she worked at,
I forgive you, but
I have to
I
look
don't
it up.
like you.
Oh, that she was a Democratic Party precinct chair. Yeah.
Yes.
And then you're asking questions nonchalantly.
She's asking for money through her Cash App on her
you
political
do not
page.
have
I'm
any
pretty sure
showing
she's not reporting
disloyalty.
that as campaign donations.
She's not, but the Texas Ethics Commission
You're a
has no
strong woman,
teeth,
but honey, I'm
so it
strong
doesn't
too.
really matter.
Oh,
I'm strong too.
It's like little fines. I mean,
And I don't take
it's
no
going to take
kind of
away
money.
from her drug money, so
Especially when
it's
you
not a
do
bad
that.
thing, but they have no teeth.
So what the hell are you doing?
yeah. I'm unless I'm wrong. I'm guessing. I'm taking a wild guess
I
that
already
those
said
are
my answer.
what do you call them?
John
Not
Allen
caps,
dislikes me
veneers or whatever.
because
Or
he's a white,
So
tall, big
what I'm guessing
man who's always
with the
been
charges
feeling
that she
good.
has,
And he didn't
about
like
2 of them are probably going to stick. I
Hispanic,
believe there's 3 or
strong
4 of them.
women.
She's probably going to
He's
look at
strong
anywhere
women
between
with.
12 to 18 months state
He has an
jail.
issue with strong
And
women that do not submit to him.
I'm hoping
That are
halfway through it,
not
she
white.
kind of wakes up and she seeks mental health
And he
and
also was
she comes out kind of
behind
rehabilitated,
George Rice,
just so she can start being a productive member of society again and everything. At least that's what my hopes are
really
for her.
do not like Hispanic women that are strong. I shouldn't even be entertaining your question, and I actually should block you from here because I do not trust you anymore, ever again. I don't trust you at all. And you know what? Anybody watching this,
So I think she's blocking the
used
one
to be
person that was
friends with
supporting
me,
her because
and
they
then you come
asked
over
if it is
here,
illegal
and
for
you
her to
see
be
my
blocked
star
on her
rising?
political page.
No.
It actually, from what I understand, it is. I don't know.
I'm reading right now. It actually violates the First
No.
Amendment.
Yeah.
I don't reconnect like that. No. I
Poor
am
lady.
one
Being
of
upset
I'm a
because
Pisces.
this person who asked her threw it into the
do
minds of
something
her
like that,
audience,
you
and
do
now
that
she's
to me
upset.
once, that's it. That's it. It's a wrap. It's over. It's done. Never again. That's a survival mechanism.
Well, breaking the law isn't
That's
something that
nonchalant.
she's
Like,
not
you ain't never
accustomed to. That's for sure.
something that made me feel offended by you. No.
she see on a previous live, she
No.
basically confessed that she set things up so
Bye,
she can get
Monica.
attention and sympathy for
Bye.
political purposes.
For real. Bye.
Oh yeah,
Starting-
like,
Bye.
I don't
I
benefit
don't think
from
you
this
need
at
to
all.
say
She
anything. I'm not even
benefits
gonna
from
block
it, and she's actually
Bye.
told people that. I think she told, who did she tell once? I forgot. I had the screenshot somewhere. I sent it to a lawyer back a long time ago, where she actually confessed and said that George has a lot of political
Yes,
clout.
you put John
If I can get him entangled with me, it would help increase my own clout. I no shit have a screenshot of her saying that.
That's
That
insane.
is a stalker.
Yeah,
John
she's
Allen is a
manipulative.
white
They're
veteran
completely
who
believable.
Literally,
Like that,
Yeah.
came
that
to
she
my
would say
window.
that.
He drove from his little country
Oh,
club.
sorry about my trashed out garage, guys.
I know where you live, John Allen.
Nah, don't worry about that. Now she's on John
It scared
Allen.
you that I know where you live. Really?
She's
Didn't John
adding-
Allen save that kid in the
Why would you be
Walmart?
scared that I
Yeah,
know where you
there's-
That's
live?
right.
There's
Correct.
shooter.
That's correct.
Is it because you're surrounded by Hispanics that might like me? I just said, let me say, I said it for George Rice. Let me go ahead and say it for John Allen. if there's any Hispanic people that would like to do harm to John Allen because of the stuff that he's done to me, please don't do it. I condemn it. Do not do it. I disagree with it. Do not
She
do it.
keeps on bringing that up.
How's that, John Allen? I just said right now I don't agree with it.
I'll tell you what, John Allen's probably the last dude in the valley that I would want to screw with.
Look at John Allen. I know where John Allen lives. And think that perhaps he needs a lesson. I just said right now I don't agree with anything.
That's an indirect. That's an indirect threat.
Yeah.
If something did happen to John Allen, right there.
I don't know what you and George Rice were thinking.
I'm not an LVN or anything, but I do have a political science degree, and I was majoring in pre-law. So yeah.
And then people fall in love with her. They know that she's a loving person. And then they realize that both you, George, and John are trash. Dangerous trash. It's not my fault if people think they need to deal with you. You should have never gotten involved with me. I don't care how many veterans. I don't care what awards y'all got. I don't care if you were a veteran. I don't care what you are.
That's funny how she says that. She's the one that initiated with me. I remember when she said that she was going to release our text messages. I'm like, you know what? I know what you're going to do. You're going to edit it. So I got on the Frank Mar's page, and I gave Frank Mar access to my Facebook, and so he could actually go through every single one of my comments. It was like 8 years of fucking comments.
Who is the favorite player? Who?
You know, when she does that loud, super crazy laugh.
$12. If you want this, go to $12. I love it.
It says something. It says like that comment set her off.
Yeah. Well, you want to know one of the reasons? Like, okay, I'll give you an example. You remember with the sunglass theft shit that she did?
Oh yeah.
You guys, okay. Right after that, she started wearing those sunglasses, those types of sunglasses, nonstop. You would never see a photo or a video of her before that with it, and that was her argument. It was like, I always had these, and you know that's why she always wears those sunglasses now. She's very manipulative. She's not stupid by any means. I mean, she's crazy, but she's not stupid.
John Adams. Oh, like a real John Adams, but it's not John Allen. Oh wow. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and do the
Oh boy. Yeah, well, anyway, she's gonna do that. Listen, now seriously considering maybe doing a little unofficial, little quick meet and greet over at your place over there.
We're apolitical. We actually had an issue last week during a car show. We had Beto O'Rourke rally showed up, and I had to tell him to leave. We turned Greg Abbott down, Ted Cruz down, George P. Bush, Dan Crenshaw, like, hey, it's apolitical over here, man. We got every different walk of life. We're not doing one political party over another. And they got really pissed off that we ran them out of the parking lot.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, definitely nothing political. They got nothing to do with politics. I just want to
I'm gonna look at the comments.
Try some of your beer. Vic said he'd be willing to come out, and some other
people.
I
was talking about it like
nothing political.
Lives ago that like
straight up
go out there and try it.
Yeah, it's fun. I think we have live music on Friday. Saturday, I got that benefits concert for the Sheriff's Posse Arena in Annenberg. We're going to be out there for that, or I'll be out there. The brewery will be open, but I won't be there.
Let me ask him.
All right. Yeah, we'll definitely set something up so I can come out that way. And if it's not your place, you know, we can do it somewhere else, and hopefully you got time to come out and.
We're in 780 locations. We're not hard to find.
Nice.
It just does something.
What happened with this car wreck, man? You all right there, or what happened? If you can talk about it.
My C7 and my C6 got herniated and compressed. There's something broke in my hand, but the MRIs aren't showing it and the x-rays aren't showing it, but there's this massive lump. It looks like my knuckle's dislocated, but I'm heading into the VA in the morning to see if they can get it fixed. But I haven't been able to sleep in like 2 months.
Oh man, that sucks.
And the VA is just throwing medication at me, like opioids and shit, and I'm like, I'm not going down that road. Yeah.
Yep, Shonda, George Rice.
Number 18.
For those who didn't see it, yes, this is Mr. George Rice. Topic of the focus of VT's rants for about an hour a little bit ago.
It is my fault. I did instigate it. You know, everyone's like, hey, go comment. So I went over there and like, hey, how's the race going, Vanessa? Happy birthday. And just triggered the living shit out of her.
Yeah.
They'll come over here and be like, Your eyeliner is too
Yeah,
severe,
Vanessa, you got to see
and the
that.
red lip is just
She
too much.
went off.
This is classic makeup.
I mean,
It's a shame
classic.
too, because I mean, she's actually a very attractive lady, and she's very intelligent. She's just batshit crazy. I'm not sure if it's because of the drugs
In the 20s,
or whatnot,
30s,
but it's a shame because you know she has so much potential for our community, but we're never going to get anything out of it.
You know, I've told everybody that before. I've told everybody she's got the gift of gab, man. She can talk. She can sell ice to an Eskimo.
Filled in eyebrows.
And if her head was on
And it
right,
was
no drugs or
classic.
nothing, man,
And makeup people
who
live
knows
their
what she
life.
can accomplish,
They
you
come
know?
over here to
I
try
honestly
to touch.
believe jail will
First of all,
probably be the best thing for
I'm not
her.
telling
I
you how to
think
win a
cleaning
fight.
her up, you know, seeking mental health. I think it would be.
Don't be telling me what looks nice.
I think she would come out of it a lot better person.
Put eyelashes on somebody.
Yeah, and I've said it too. Like in her early videos, like when she had first started, before she had a following or before she was obsessed with the views, she had a good personality to where I would have followed her. Like she would have continued that without the fighting, the drama, the arrests and stuff. I think she probably would be in office or at least have like a seat somewhere, like school board or something like that.
Yeah, she's had some pretty screwed up views that I've kind of argued with her about. Like, you know, like when she talks about VA issues, it really agitates me. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's like, "Oh, the Valley needs a VA hospital." I'm like, no, we don't. And most veterans down here don't want a VA hospital. It's clear that she doesn't know what she's talking about. Because if we had a VA hospital down here, it would destroy and end our VA choice healthcare, which means we have to drive all the way across the valley just to get a damn flu shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's who won.
She says what she thinks people want to hear, but she doesn't. She's not informed.
Yeah, she's going with like the popular choice or what she thinks will get her that seat or that win.
Actually, he gave me 3.
I don't think Paco says I don't think prison will work. She went to jail last year for 3 weeks and went back to the pipe as soon as she got out. I don't think 3 weeks was long enough.
I don't think 3 weeks.
No, it has to be a couple of months.
Yeah, she needs at least 6 months, man. Drug rehabilitation. You know, like I give you an example. I'm addicted to cigarettes. I've been trying to get rid of it for years. Yeah, and I've been able to quit for 2 or 3 weeks at a time. But what she needs is months, if not years, of rehabilitation.
Yes, I needed the most dramatic ones. You can tell right away. And so at the beginning of this video, I said that I was going to do a giveaway, and I asked everybody to choose a number between 1 and 50.
Yeah, she was going to do a giveaway, and then
I had written down, which is number 18.
I'm sorry. Long night. No. My bad. My bad, guys. Beer on me.
She never got to the 3 people she wanted to talk about either.
It's Abel Prado, Danny Diaz, and another individual.
Yeah, better now. What's his first name?
Yeah. Again, don't agree with them, but they're good people. They do a lot for their community. Don't agree with them politically. I think they're batshit crazy on politics, but you know that's just difference of opinions.
Yeah, damn it. What's his name? I keep losing his name. I know the last name is Bernal. I keep forgetting. Oh, Andres Bernal. So he's the guy who she met in person with AOC, and he's the one that says, well, he stole my image and gave it to AOC. And so the image being the red lipstick, the Latina look, or whatever that means.
Yeah.
So one of my close friends that I went to high school with is actually a very, very famous personality on TV down here on the sports channel, and actually went to college with AOC. AOC has always been like that from college till now.
Yeah.
It wasn't stolen. And trust me, I am not a fan of AOC.
No, yeah, that's a whole other.
Please look.
Like this, but without the drugs. I think
they do have similar traits. Just one is more crack filled, and the other one's a little bit more sober, more tofu friendly.
I'm asking you. I know the governor's election is important, but y'all know.
Yeah, she's wrapping up her 30 to 40 minute goodbyes here.
I'm gonna need your help because if I go into a runoff,
Andy, your all's Chato Fest was freaking amazing, man. Holy crap, you guys killed it,
dude. You see, Elon Musk came down for that.
Oh my gosh, we're freaking that guy's the GOAT. You heard what he's doing in Ukraine right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
That guy's the GOAT.
Funny.
Man.
There's a lot of haters here that don't like him for whatever their reason, And he announced he was going to be at the parade. He was going to come down here and visit. And everybody was like, yeah, right. All this bull crap. You're not going to be here. And then he shows up with his kid. And it was freaking awesome. Did you see the snipers up on the buildings?
Yeah.
I assume they were his.
Well, if you looked at some of the photos, he definitely had some ex-special forces bodyguards around him.
That message is crazy. But yeah, unofficially, we're in
Shonda, this is live. This is live right now. She went on at about
midnight.
2 o'clock?
No, earlier.
Yeah, it was after Victor, wasn't it after midnight?
It was maybe about 20 past midnight.
Yeah, almost 12:30 or something like that. And then she kept switching from her political page to her personal page, and then back to her political page.
The reason she started doing that is it's based off of followers. Her personal page doesn't get the viewership anymore, so her political page does. That's why she's kind of switched on over from the looks of it.
Let me see who won.
It annoys me. She tries to put down Ruben Ramirez's service, saying he was only in Afghanistan for a year, but she never shuts up about her dad being in the military for 20 years.
Listen, I didn't vote in that primary, but Ruben Ramirez is a close friend of mine. He is an amazing man. He's a great attorney. He's an awesome servant of this community. We would be. And again, I'm not voting for him because I don't agree with him on everything. But I do consider him a close friend, and he would do an amazing job for CD15 if he was elected. He's not going to win, but he would do an amazing job. I hate how she attacks him. Actually, I haven't met a single vet that she hasn't attacked.
Yeah.
She's attacked almost every single one.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. At least thank you for admitting that. Yeah. So he is streaming me.
Oh shit!
Stream me too. He don't get nobody wants to go to his page.
Who's she talking about? Who's she talking about?
You.
Talking about you. I'm
being streamed on anybody else's page. You might as well just come to your real thing.
Yeah, she's gonna act like she doesn't know she's being streamed. She already knew that.
I know. She was told at the very beginning, and she acknowledged it.
You know what's so funny is that even his own people told him.
Hey Paco, not everyone can be freaking. Not everyone can be right, man. It's all right though. Still love you.
He live streams me because I've had a hateful person before just live streaming.
Does anybody political see this? I don't know if they watch these or not.
They come and say something, but they put me.
Oh no, they do. I'm probably gonna get about 10 or 15 phone calls tomorrow with people yelling at me.
A lot of damage to my life, but that person actually just put me on the forefront, right? Manny with the mic is so. His ego is so. He's so
Manny,
straight.
you have an ego? Manny, I've known you for how long?
I do.
Since high school. You were like the most quiet, humble guy I've ever met.
I got an ego. She said.
Yeah.
I'm crazy how a man. It was my pet peeve when a man says things. It has judgments about a woman. You're not even of my gender. That right away puts you in a situation where
she's right about that. She's right about that.
Is she assuming our gender? That's not very progressive of you, Vanessa.
It's absolutely ridiculous because you've never walked in my shoes. You've never lived my circumstances. He literally stated, "Well, I wish she would fight this hard for her children." Well, how many children do you have, sir? And how many times have you been in the situations that I've been in?
Manny, don't you have 2 kids?
2.
You want to judge me? And you're going to tell me that I shouldn't try to get one of
my
the
kid in
best
Florida
jobs
just
in
bought
the
a
world?
$500,000 house.
While I'm trying to be the best parent I can be?
Miami Beach.
Damn.
And if you are in a custody case, there ain't nothing better that you can do to make yourself look like the better parent.
I love how her accent goes all over the place. It goes from Southern Belle to Las Mipas to New York, back to Southern Belle.
Man, this is part of me fighting.
Triggered, she gets into Ebonics mode.
This whole campaign is part of me fighting for my kids.
Like I said, they're my sister-in-law is a psychologist, and she's watched some of this, and she was like, "I would love for a half an hour with her." Like,
same thing. I have a friend who's also a psychologist, and she just wants to speak to her.
Yeah, no, my sister-in-law just wants to sit down with her for an hour, just not to do anything for her, just to kind of figure out what the hell's going wrong because she's so intrigued about this.
I never said that. What she just said.
Talk to me either.
Well,
But if
she lies. Well,
She
not
said,
lies.
she said, I'm going to give you. She said that I said, I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm going to mute her because we don't need to hear her because you got to hear what my opinion is. I never said that. That never happened. Oh, look at me. I never said that.
Here, right? Because
I
you're
never said
streaming
that.
me. When you stream me, like you're right here, right? Like I'm asking you, like what's wrong?
She's
with
looking
you?
the wrong way.
Is that how you stream me? I hope it comes out right. Because it's like I'm asking you.
That way.
Like,
Turn the other
Oh,
way.
my bad.
Like,
Vanessa, that way.
you're watching
That way, sweetie.
me. They're not here for you. They're here for me.
She talking to one of her personalities?
No, she thinks she's talking to
And
me.
the other day, your
Oh.
own people told you.
She's trying to make it look like she's just talking to me on
My
a.
own haters had to tell them to shut up because they just wanted to hear what I said, whether they hated me or not. They still wanted the dude to shut up.
Vanessa, no one hates you.
And nobody told me to shut up ever.
If that
It's like Jerry Springer, man. Like it's like watching those white trash people come on. You don't hate them. You just want to watch it.
Yeah.
You know, because it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a dumpster fire.
And I'm like,
I don't monetize. I don't make money
have
off of this
shirts.
at all
I'll
whatsoever.
deliver. And I'm like, why does everybody try to make money off of
Some people
people?
donate. They
Oh my
buy me
gosh.
lunch. They buy me
mean-
dinner
I mean,
here
Beer.
and there.
Beer.
You don't need to do
There you
that.
go. I'll
Like,
take you up on that.
I got you.
And but
this video was supposed to be about charisma.
I'm not making money on this. All these
And the
nights I
point
stay
of
up,
me telling you about charisma.
I want people to know who you are.
Manny with the mic doesn't have charisma.
Oh, she brought up that not that GoFundMe. For one, we didn't start that. I
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was adamant against that when they said, "Hey, we're gonna do a GoFundMe because they wanted us to sue." I was like, "No, no, 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 no! I'm not gonna ask for money for this shit. This is our own personal shit. We'll take care of it." And they started it, and then they gifted the money over. I'm like, "Hey, this is wrong. We're not gonna use it." So it took us like 3 months to try to refund all that money back because GoFundMe couldn't. It was already too late. We couldn't refund it. So we literally have to contact individual after individual after individual and PayPal them the money back. It was a pain in the ass.
Damn.
Adolf Hitler had charisma. Look at the damage that he did.
Okay, and with that, I think I'm out. I gotta be up for work in like 2.5 hours.
I hear you, bro. I know it
But
sucks
I love
to
Talk to you
walk
all
away
later.
from this right now. But all right, thanks for hanging around, Vic. Have a good night, man.
Good night, everyone.
It's like
Love you, brother.
See ya.
gold in a candidate. You
Love that
can't-
guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, Victor's cool.
It's hard
Does
to
some
fake
amazing videography work. Actually, he's done some work for us.
Yeah, we're just talking about that. We're gonna do something this
Ronald
year.
Reagan, he didn't
So,
have
well, there you are,
charisma.
guys. She
He
finally
had something that looked like charisma
addressed
because he
me,
was trained
but
in theater
totally
and
lied
theater.
about all of it. And if you guys have been watching me the
Usually
last few days,
charisma is something
you know she just lied.
people were able to see the charisma because when
And
you're
nobody
so used to
stop. I
acting
have
like,
wait. I have
you
what?
know,
Yeah,
the
she
leading man.
says
So
I
when you
have.
act like the
What did she
leading
say I
man
have?
in
I already
politics,
forgot.
It helps you because it
Not
kind of
charisma.
mimics
Oh,
charisma. Charisma
Now we're talking
is
about
something
charisma.
that's not taught. It's not trained.
Oh, an ego. That's right. Apparently, I have an ego.
Charisma. Let me just give you the definition.
Now she's gonna school us on charisma.
From Merriam-Webster.
Yeah, that's cool,
That's what
man.
this
I'm
video
glad
is
you were able
about.
to come on for a little
The
bit
video was gonna
because
be about
I can't sleep anyways. And I didn't want to keep my wife up because I'm tossing and turning in bed. So I was like, I'll just come downstairs. And I was on Facebook and I saw you on, so I started following. And then someone dared me into commenting.
met me
Probably a bad decision.
when I first ran for
Oh
the
man, it was so funny.
Okay.
We knew it's like,
They
oh,
met
somebody
me.
triggered her. Who was
They
it? And then
took
she mentioned your
notes
name
about me.
and said, "Yep, there he goes." We had
Andres took my personality,
there you go.
gave it to his friend up there, and she want to see it like this. That she's not the real thing. I am.
Hmm.
She took the qualities of me.
By the way, I've got him
to
on tomorrow
pretend
night.
to be like me to get that seat.
Andres. Oops.
She didn't live
We
a
lost
life
George.
like me. In fact, her background was she was a waitress. Yes.
Well, I guess I got my stripes, huh?
telling you the
I got talked
Andres,
about by
I'm
her
sorry.
online
That's Andres.
on my
Danny
show.
Diaz
That
No, that's
did
cool.
the same thing with the girl that's running against me right now, Michelle Vallejo.
Just telling you,
And
everything.
he
I got my
tried doing it with
stripes.
Jessica Cisneros,
She
who's
actually
running against
brought me
Henry
up
Glad.
on my
He
own show
literally-
I watched.
Jessica got
No
one.
shit.
Serene,
And
I got
on
my
a horse.
stripes.
Good
And he
shit.
put her on a horse because he saw Vanessa Tijerina on a horse during her Senate.
Oh yeah,
the
our
27
Thrift
election.
has been over there too, bothering her.
He literally put a cowboy
I
hat on
I
her.
think she'll probably come in second or third to last
Literally, totally
out of what is there,
copying.
8 candidates or 9 candidates?
He did the same thing with Sarah Stapleton Barrera.
Yeah, there's I just had it up here.
Abel Prado.
1, 2, 3. I think there's 6. Yeah, there's 6.
Try to get elections. These 3 men.
No, wait a minute.
Also started to form a panel discussion talking about science. None of them, neither of those 3 gentlemen have a science degree. None of them.
I love when Vanessa talks about science because I've gotten in huge arguments with her regarding hydraulic stimulations, and she doesn't know basic math or science.
They took it away from me. They tried to use it.
Well, she claims she's the expert.
And they failed miserably.
Oh, and she's a biologist too.
Nobody cared.
Yeah,
they're
no.
not prolific speakers.
I come from a family of educated people. I'm probably the least educated person in my family. My brother's an MD and an MBA, has about 8 hospitals. My little brother's an inventor. My other little sister is an educator. My other sister is a psychologist. You know, yeah, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
When you see her next to me, you're going to know she's a fake version of who I am. And that's the damn truth. You're going to know, okay, Vanessa has charisma. That one doesn't. Yeah, because she's the fake thing that tried to emulate Vanessa.
How long did you serve, George?
You can tell from
about a decade, 10 years.
This whole campaign.
I joined right after 9/11.
He's trying really hard to sound dramatic when you have to sound dramatic.
Did 9/11 have something to do with you signing up?
I was playing college football over there at A&M Kingsville, and then 9/11 happened, so I dropped out to go sign up and fight.
You can literally see her different. It's so different each time. You always know it's me. But you can tell that she's being trained. She's being trained. You can tell that.
Yeah, I don't know what her thing is with Michelle. Michelle's
told her, tone it down.
Straight up, man.
She is. She attacks anyone that she doesn't agree with. I actually feel bad for Michelle. I don't agree with them politically, but
Washington D.C.
Yeah, shit.
You don't need somebody that has to be coached.
Vanessa's RGV's Putin.
She does have a lot of characteristics as Putin and Hitler. Both Putin and Hitler were both highly intelligent. They're both strategists. They were both able to manipulate a lot of people, and they're both crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see that.
Comes bringing over here. I don't give a shit what that woman says about me, cause it's nonsense. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, this is your candidate for Congress.
His mom married my second cousin.
Oh shit! Here we go. She bashes her own family a lot.
Yeah. And I didn't know him till he was 23. Since you must.
We've actually had members of her family come out here and meet Alexa and me and pretty much tell us sorry on behalf of her family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, multiple times.
You're just trying to make mess on here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 6.
You need to leave this page. I'm gonna have to get you off. You're breaking one of my rules. And one of my rules is you don't come over here.
Thank you, Mary.
Tell me about Manny with the mic.
Behind the mic. Get it right.
Where he can put that mic.
Yeah, where? Tell me.
Don't come over here telling me about that trash lady. Mm-mm.
What trash lady?
That's nonsense. One look at her. Hearing one sentence. Do you not see that? Bringing that mess over here. She'll literally, somebody may have talked to her and she'll start off a video real calm. But halfway through, she's already at it again.
Oh, I think she's talking about
because it's a mask.
Ophelia Moreno.
Use masks.
Yeah, she goes off on the deep end, man. I gotta stay away from those guys. I hate that drama that they got going on.
They'll start off nice and quiet, and at the end, they'll become who they really are. I'm the same way through the whole thing.
No.
I don't need
no.
Brownsville, you know.
I wished you happy birthday, Vanessa, and you freaking got triggered as hell.
And what you're doing on here, RGB Thrift, and you're breaking my second rule too. The fact that I even left you on here, first of all, I don't know who you really are. You pretended to be kind, so I was like, well, let me give the profile a chance.
She's breaking a lot of rules tonight, of her own rules.
Because I don't know who you really are. You're already breaking my rule. The fact that I even let you be on this whole video is, everybody knows, I take you, if you don't have a picture that shows me your face, bye. You don't got a voice here.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
You're gonna be over here starting mess. At least let us see who the person is. Don't be a coward.
I would be interested to find out
profile,
that exact. Well, I guess he found it.
Really are in the valley, so we can
it
be
just
like,
wasn't
oh,
clear if they consider a candidate a politician.
It's real easy to try to make a mess.
Well,
anybody know
she considers herself a politician, so I mean, there would. I don't know.
You won't, and if you do, then I deal with you.
George Nadia says, George, you think VY's former attorney, Vanessa Tanya Tijerina, will win the Hidalgo County judge race?
Her or Cortez will be great as county judges, as long as it's not Norma Ramirez. That's all I care about.
Somebody who thinks they are so highly intellectual that will come over here and use their actual face to try to put me in my place. Okay, let's do this then. If I feel like entertaining, then I'll entertain it.
Yeah, Tanya's actually a sweetheart. I've met her a few times. I like Cortez, but Tanya's actually a sweet lady.
I'm running for this seat.
Last week, she said she was going to do a meet and greet. And she says, I'll bring the flyer. She goes, I can sign it. I give you my autograph. You want that?
I'm actually hoping that she's at the polls. And I want to bring my son with the Dare t-shirt. I want to get her to sign my son's Dare t-shirt.
That's hilarious.
I guarantee you I could sell that thing for hundreds of bucks.
Logic and reason.
And she's been at the polling places. She just randomly pops in.
I care about that.
Unfortunately, I work, so I couldn't make it.
Oh yeah. Oh, and she's the only one that has a full-time job of all the candidates. She's the only one that works.
No, they all work. I know for a fact they all work.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Why quiet all of a sudden?
What is this? Psychiatrist in McAllen, Texas, closed overview reviews about call directions, share, saves.
Woman that I don't even care about.
Oh.
I'm a U.S. congressional candidate.
Psychiatrist's office.
What business do I have
awesome.
even thinking of a human of that caliber?
Paco, man, you're taking a few for the team.
Beneath me in every way.
See, I like progressives. Good job, Paco. Good stuff.
Whoever's laughing ain't gonna say nothing. You can laugh.
Yeah, Tanya Ramirez.
No, that's what you're reduced to.
Oh shoot! I thought she was laying out a line of coke. I was like, "What? You're gonna do it on TV again?"
That's what you're reduced to. That's laughable.
I literally thought she was laying out a line of coke on her phone.
A nice human. It's actually really sad.
I think Ruben will get the Democrat win.
I think he will. I hope he does. I mean, we're in desperate need of good political leadership here, and I think Ruben or Monica will do a great job for CD15.
At first, they were nice.
Who is the trash lady he's talking about?
Acting a little weird.
The trash lady.
But then I kept giving it a chance, and now they revealed themselves. But they're still there, like coward.
Didn't even know she had siblings.
Oh yeah.
Is it? I don't know. She said the other day. Who said? Somebody said her mom doesn't even associate with her anymore at all. She actually has
a really big family. From what I understand. I got a lot of friends in Raymondville. Two of them that actually served within the military. And that I was friends with these people before I even knew about Vanessa. And she has a big family out there.
She was saying she had family, or she comes from the King Ranch area.
That's what I was gonna say. The definition.
Don't know if that's true or not.
I think Raymondville used to actually be part of the King Ranch.
Why does not one family member speak with her? That says so much.
Well, Leanna, I'll tell you this. I've had a lot of their family members come up to Alexa and me and apologize on behalf of the family. That says a lot.
I'm straight.
Wow, yeah.
I'm straight. But thank you.
Type person she is, she would never handle a political seat. She can't even handle criticism on Facebook.
And also,
how are you never answered tough questions?
I don't do that.
Because she said a human being, she's a sad human being. They know she's crazy, and I bet she screwed them over too many times.
I don't think she's sad. Again, I think she's an attractive lady. I think she's highly intelligent. I just think she's crazy. I think she has issues that she needs to get addressed, both on drugs and with mental stability issues.
Rarely.
Yeah, and we're not making fun of it. We're talking seriously, real issues.
I offered to pay for it. I literally offered to pay for her drug rehab.
Very unapproachable.
Man, wow.
If they're gonna approach me like that,
Chandra, you're not blocked yet. She doesn't like me much. I ask intelligent questions, and she only wants people to ask her where she gets her lipstick.
Sounds like Vanessa.
Otherwise, I would have approached you.
She's the reason I refuse to put anything other than a cartoon pic of myself in my profile.
I just told you that I was straight.
I get you. I understand that for sure. Pay no mind to her, man. You have a beautiful personality. Ah, thanks, Nadia. Yeah, I'm not.
Get this when I like them.
Did it look like it bothered me? No, I was impressed that she even went there. Could care less what she says about me. Her words could never. Yep, I agree.
Well,
what was that?
She did me agree to Atler's in parking lot.
So what I was trying to say was those three men, Abel Bravo, Danny Diaz, and people get me all sidetracked.
Dude, these
that I always come right
comments that these people make are hilarious, man. I love it. People come just for the comments, and I understand that now.
Don't go to see them. RGB Thrift, honey, sir, whoever you are, man or female.
I usually have crazy looking birds. That's why I put myself up there.
You can't.
All contact is unwanted. Yeah.
You can't show your face. Even when you're trying to make mess. You can't show your face.
She'll always find a reason to attack someone.
Whoever you are. Me.
If they're a female, they're not strong enough. If they're a white female, it's they're white. If it's a male, they're not female. If it's a white male, it's because they're white. If it's a profile with a fake photo on it, it's because they're a coward. She'll always have an excuse.
Yeah.
Babe, I'm not hiding.
And the thing is, if she could,
people that hide need prayers.
They ignore all that noise, and she would just say what she wanted to say.
I'll be praying for you though, whoever you are. I'm gonna do a prayer for whoever.
Went to school with Michelle Vallejo at McAllen Memorial High School.
You still here trying to get you away.
Yeah, I don't know if the other candidates watch this stuff. Myra's my friend, and I talked to her about it. I'm like, did you see this? Did you hear that? And she's like, no, I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, I talked to a few of them, and honestly, they ignore her. Because all she's doing, I shouldn't even be on this video right now because all she's going to use is to try to claim clout. But they're ignoring her because, she's not a valid candidate, and she knows that. She's trying to build up her own clout at other people's expense.
Well, typically what's going to happen is she won't win. She will claim conspiracy against her, and all the mean white men gave her the loss, and then
okay, here we go.
She's going to play the victim after that.
So it's a level of energy. That's why Trump won, because he had charisma.
Let's see. It's not solely drugs. I believe drugs made some mental illness worse. There was already a chemical imbalance up there.
6 million human lives. He had charisma.
Yeah, that very well could be.
Yeah.
You can use charisma for good or bad.
We've come full circle. She tried to out me the other night. Good luck. They have jobs, families, and a legitimate campaign they're running. They don't have time to play with this nut job.
You can tell right away.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly right.
If someone has charisma, they literally just walk in the room. They don't even.
Who told her to clean her nose?
The whole room is already in their palm.
I mean, how many videos do they have of her doing a line of coke on live? 3 or 4.
This is the definition.
Well, the one that I saw is when she went off camera.
Definition of charisma.
You could hear it,
but you could hear it, yes. And then when she came back, it was this hand to the nose.
That's why it's just
but so yes, that's the one that I saw. And then, of course, the one where she's actually smoking a crack.
Oh, the sex video where
yeah.
So.
And I don't know. I don't think
Someone actually told me that video is on Pornhub. Her crack pipe video.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, crackhead orgasms off a crack or something like that. It was bad.
Oh my goodness.
You need charisma when you are on the United States congressional floor.
And that's what I don't get.
Speaking to the US
that being out there.
I will say this. Vanessa is the reason why I support drug tests for every elected official.
This is why we need this law. This is why this law should change. This is why we need to go in this direction.
Drug-induced schizophrenia is a real thing.
Yeah, crack is whack.
The charisma is very rare.
RGV Thrift.
I don't think there's.
Why was she invited to events at all? I'm pretty sure Hidalgo Democrats know what a train wreck she is.
In my entire
Paco,
life.
if they don't invite her, you know, it becomes a narrative item. So,
Right.
I mean, it actually behooves them to invite her because, you know, now the public get to see. Unfortunately, when she speaks in public, she does a really good job because we really don't have the political debates down here. In case you haven't noticed, I would love to see us having political debates down here, but we normally don't. If we had political debates, she would show her two sides, but these are political forums where they just get to talk straight and, you know, you don't get the emotional response like what we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
The reason I tell you this, because this was going to be about this
See,
video.
someone asked her why crumbs make her shiver. I told her to clean her nose.
Because those 3 men that met me in 2016.
Oh man, I should have shared her live to room 21. She gets triggered.
Yeah.
When people roast her, she doesn't have any second Facebook. Oh, okay.
Figures, even the ones challenging me. Can you believe how
Let's see what a legacy Vanessa. Yeah, and that's sad. You know, earlier at the beginning of this thing, she was talking about
everything that was my plan. It was all my idea.
Talking so much about her kids and how she misses them and what they're gonna see when they grow up, and I just felt so bad. It's like,
well, I mean,
honestly, and she started to make it almost sound like it was their kids' fault. And it was
that's part of the reason why I really hope that she gets the help that she needs, and I really hope that you know, she does go to jail, not to serve prison time, but because I think that will actually help her.
Yeah.
And I think she'll come back and she'll be a better mother and a better grandmother when she gets to that point.
Abel, on his best day, will never.
Yeah, I mean that's
what she needs.
On his best
for anybody to have your kids taken away. Obviously,
you know, and it's not about her, it's about those kids. Those kids need a stable mother in their life. I mean, don't get me wrong, the father is amazing from what I hear, and he does a lot for the kids, but you know, to have a mother figure in your life is extremely important.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Yeah, definitely. Was she smoking alone in the room or on somebody said it was a FaceTime video, a FaceTime that crack smoking episode.
Trump is going to win.
Yeah.
If the Democratic Party offer up,
I couldn't see any of them.
I want to hear this.
Challenge Donald Trump with the necessary level of charisma, I promise you, these people that are Trump supporters for 4 years, and here you go. I don't
think it had anything to do with charisma. Like, you know, I wasn't a big fan of Trump, but one thing I did like about Trump is that he wasn't a politician. You know, that's what I liked about him.
And bringing stuff over here about the hateful lady, and then telling me that, you know, getting personal attacks about me cleaning my nose, and then he said, "F you." The evolution of a troll, y'all. That's the evolution of a troll. Now, charisma.
It wasn't Abel, the one that got the video out. It was one of the drug dealers that she screwed over on payment that got the video out, from what I understand.
You're either born with it or you're not. And if you have the ability to pretend, some people do. Some people have.
Yeah, the other day she was saying that if she had the money that Donald Trump had
and they're able to fool
and put her in a race, that she would win. For president,
unknowing
she said. For president
population, like the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas.
Well, build up your fortune like he did.
Ruben Ramirez.
Oh shit! Here we go.
He's just himself. Ruben Ramirez pretends to have charisma. He'll go in there and he'll be and say, he's like,
has she actually ever met Ruben? Ruben's a freaking great man, dude. He's a great dude. Every time there's an issue down here, like, you know, something that someone needs help, you know, and we do something for the community, I call Ruben, like, hey man, we got this going on, can you help out? He's right there, and he's on the different aisle of me. You know, Democrat, I'm Republican, and I'm like, no, what a horrible portrayal of who he is.
Because these men
Yeah, she went at him after one of the forums, the first FAR forum.
He truly is a good guy, and I consider him a freaking close friend.
They know they can never get an elected
even though I won't vote for him.
That's really what they want. So now they're trying to ride the coattails of women whose personalities they have created by taking pieces of me. Because just like they took my ideas and implemented them themselves, and their ideas failed because they are not me.
Vanessa, those ideas have been around for a long time, long before you were even in existence.
If you do not have the ability to speak, they're not going to care about what you have to say. They're not.
Oh, RGV
so
thrift.
I need y'all's help to
you went, done, and did it. You got yourself blocked.
Please.
Bad thrift.
I really do. And I don't know what else to say.
She thinks she'll win the seat, run for Texas governor, and then run for president.
I'm up against
That's her plan.
Men who are helping one lady, Andres, and Danny, and Abel are all helping Michelle Vallejo, who literally, that's who I was 7 years ago. It's like she just saw all my videos and decided to be me.
Michelle Vallejo, who I do not agree with at all politically, is a business leader and a community advocate in her community. She does a lot for the community, and she's an amazing person. I don't agree with her politically, and I'll go at her politically all day long, but she's a great woman.
Yeah.
She wasn't. Y'all saw when I wore this dress, I wore this dress at the Hispanic Women's Network. When I wore this dress and I had I had this like this right there. I put it on purpose so Monica could see it. She don't know that. Monica.
She's so proud of that flyer. It's like her little blanket, her little safety blanket.
Copied. And I know I'm addressing you because you watched every move I made. That's how you became who you were.
Okay, now yeah.
You saw my videos when I ran against Vicente Gonzalez, and you took on my rhetoric and everything. The problem is your voice is annoying. You have no charisma. You're a mean person. You're mean.
Is she talking about Monica?
You're fake.
I can't figure it out.
And you literally copy. You don't have anything that's yourself, that's unique, that people will love.
I am baffled that she is saying that she is Monica de la Cruz, a business owner, is copying her.
So when I sat next to you and I put my thing down, I let it there for a little bit. I was like, let her read the top.
Yes, Monica, yeah.
And then
dude, Monica's been out in the neighborhoods every day for the last 4 months, banging on doors. I tell you what, no one's going to outwork that lady.
You were so inappropriate.
That lady's work ethic is through the roof.
Right here, you copied them down on notes, and you used them in your goodbye words during the same event. You're a snake in the grass, girl. You're a snake in the grass. That's why you got to do videos in a helicopter and stuff, because there's nothing special about you that makes you the person that needs to be in Washington, D.C. representing South Texas. That's why you do those kind of commercials and stuff like that. Girl, you were working for the Travel Channel for Dora the Explorer. You didn't care about the federal issues. You see, that person lacks charisma.
That's false. I've known Monica for about 6 years now. And
all these people lack charisma.
Yeah, that's really false.
But charisma is really important.
It's like you can take all these things that she says about
really
people.
Showed it to anybody.
And you can just.
So I had to become.
Every time she does, show her the crack pipe. Show her the crack pipe video.
I was just there in survival
mode. If there was an actual debate where a moderator that could control it, like you could destroy every single one of her arguments from top to bottom, every single one, just with facts and logic.
Charismatic. You have to be charismatic. And the thing that I have that they don't have.
Hitler was charismatic. Putin's charismatic. Yep. Charismatic doesn't mean shit.
And I want to thank all of you for listening.
She said that. She said Putin's charismatic. Hitler was charismatic.
Y'all, this was a long
video. She's racist just like Hitler, so that makes sense.
I'm gonna have to do my platform tomorrow.
If you got some free time on Tuesday night, we'll be doing the viewing party. Probably
So,
starting around
anyways,
6, something like that, 6 o'clock.
Y'all remember this?
Oh,
video.
dude, that would be
Remember this
amazing.
Maybe
Oh,
5. Feel free to pop in anytime
Whenever
during that
everybody's
night
mad,
you want to
'cause
come on.
They're gonna be.
dude, that'd be great.
Donald Trump wins his election.
And there should be some
'cause he's
interesting
going to.
viewing.
Watch.
George, I asked her the other day how she planned on building relationships and working with
Whenever
seasoned
they're
legislators
mad
when she's going to be a
that
freshman.
he wins his election.
Her response was essentially that she's
Don't
special
be
and she
mad.
doesn't have to worry about that
You know
because
who
they
the
will
blame
see
has to
her
go to,
worth
right?
and she won't
Do
have
you
to
not
work
know?
for it.
Yeah, that's the wrong answer. I'll give you an example.
The
I'm a
blame has to
business
go to
leader here in
the
my
Democratic
community,
Party.
and she doesn't want to have anything to do with me.
The
So
Democratic Party, not the
you think she
people.
could actually work with people and get shit done?
In a
No.
presidential
Absolutely not.
election,
I would be
the
I would
people
be
don't
surprised
decide
if
who
she
the
could get a
people is,
name
the people
post
decide.
office named. Which is, by the way, do you
Instead,
know Beto O'Rourke only passed one bill and it was the
it's
naming of a
people that
post
were
office?
nominated by the party, the Republicans and the
Gonna throw a little
Democrats,
jab in there.
are delegates.
Oh man, yeah, what a great
And those
accomplishment,
delegates
Mr. O'Rourke.
vote for who's going to be
Monica's
their
going through a divorce
nominee.
and a campaign. She's hardcore awesome.
So when
She
you're mad that Donald
she has
Trump
a work ethic
won the
that will
presidency,
put a lot of people to shame.
your anger needs to be towards the Democratic Party.
Her response tells you right off the
Choosing
bat
a
that she has no
candidate
business being in DC.
whose energy
Yep.
did not match Donald Trump's charisma.
Hopefully she's gonna wrap it up here because
That's the problem with the Democratic
I don't need to be up super early, but I'm
She
getting
has to be
hungry.
coming down from her high pretty soon. She has to go get a bump or
Had the
something.
Democratic Party nominated Bernie Sanders,
Oh,
According-
shit.
Oh boy.
Donald Trump may not have won back in 2016. I'm telling you that right now. He probably wouldn't have won. Because when you compare Bernie Sanders with Hillary Clinton may be a great woman and all that, but Bernie Sanders had more charisma than Hillary Clinton.
Better
Bernie
watch
Sanders
out.
matched
Hillary's
Donald
gonna
Trump.
suicide you.
But the Democratic Party was so stubborn and foolish that it got even
Nancy's
better,
in Italy.
and it nominated Hillary Clinton.
It is 4 a.m. here, Nancy.
Yeah.
I gotta wake up my kids in 2 hours and get them ready for school, and then I gotta go to work, and I gotta go brew beer, and then go back to work and
That's
brew
how
more
important
beer.
charisma is. It's that important.
Yeah. Well, don't.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
if
let
you gotta
y'all
go. Yeah, here you
No,
go. She's
Whoever
going.
I'm good.
chose number
Okay.
18 won. I gotta go. Woo, 4 in the morning. I have so many things I gotta do. Thank y'all so much. Be well, be safe. Oh my goodness, here we go. Look,
What a strong crack
when I
bench.
say things, this is my opinion. I'm not saying it because I'm saying that I'm right or wrong. But when he wins, you're gonna see that charisma matters.
I'm telling you what, Manny.
Cart.
I'm showing this video to my kids, or her video to my kids, as an argument on why not to do drugs.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't tell me that I'm wrong, because you don't know if I'm wrong or right. Just tell me that you disagree.
Oh, we know you're wrong. We proved
You're
it.
telling me my opinion's wrong. You're still
No,
wrong.
not just your
doing that.
opinion. You're all wrong.
You disagree.
Yeah. By the way,
You're not
Shonda's in
right, I'm not
Pennsylvania,
right.
so over there it's 5
It's our
a.m.
opinions. There's no wrong.
It's
or right
cold up
opinion.
there right now.
That's your first mistake.
He just left work. He knows
There
I don't
is
sleep,
no
but
wrong
seeing Miss
or
yaps
right
a lot
opinion.
shocked him.
An opinion is an opinion. It's not based on fact. Okay? First of all, an opinion is not right or wrong. Nuh-uh. No. Nuh-uh. An opinion
If you
is an
portray it
opinion.
as a fact, yes, it is, which you do a lot.
Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, she does.
No. We're not going to do this. I have Merriam-Webster open right here. Opinion comes from the word opine. Let's see.
Oh,
What that
God.
means.
Like, an opinion would be, I think an officer put a crack pipe in my car. Not an officer did put a crack pipe in my car. That's not a fact. That's a lie.
A view, a judgment, or appraisal formed in the mind about a particular matter. So, Miss Caroline Clark, you are actually wrong because an opinion is not wrong or right. It's not wrong or right.
Mastriano is
And an
the
opinion,
senator in
let me tell you why
Pennsylvania.
it's not also wrong or right. Because an opinion can be reasonable and unreasonable. 100 people could have an opinion on one thing. 50 of them can be reasonable opinions, 50 can be unreasonable opinions. That doesn't mean that they're right or wrong. It's based on reason. And
one's rhetoric and one's fact. That's the difference. I wouldn't even call it opinion. It's rhetoric.
That don't make me wrong.
Yeah, that's fair. Opinion is the fact only when she claims it is.
Yeah.
Nobody has a judgment on you. Honey, this ain't the page for you. This ain't the page for you.
Block.
If you were strong enough in your mind to think that you were going to come over here and have an opinion and voice it,
slam on those cards, guys.
When I respond to you, that you even say, you can have a judgment about me and that is wrong. You're already taking it personal. Get off my page. Please just get off my page. You cannot take it when I interact back with you, because I am not going to mirror what you say. If I disagree with you, I'm going to tell you I disagree with you. You're wrong about an opinion. You're wrong about that. Look, it says right here in Merriam-Webster, an opinion is a belief stronger than impression and less strong than positive knowledge. An opinion is not based on, an opinion is not a theory, which is an educated guess.
Shonda, I think anyone would mop the floor with her.
That's why everybody can have an opinion.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you would kick her ass.
Whether you have low intelligence, whether you have high intelligence, whoever you are, you can have.
Go ahead, Shonda. I dare you.
Your opinion is not going to be right or wrong.
The person she's chastising said, "You're wrong about Trump winning. It takes more than charisma."
Girl,
that is literally all she said.
I'm telling you, why do y'all come over here to argue? Why? Not even the people challenge me for the seat come to argue with me. Why do y'all even try to come argue? If the Miss Carts of the world,
that's because normal people are, on their fifth dream right now.
Yeah, asleep. We're all screwed up here.
No. Get off my page. No, it cannot be right or wrong. You're wrong. No, it cannot be right or wrong. It says right here, Merriam-Webster, and you are not more right than Merriam-Webster. Merriam-Webster is the source of definitions in America.
God.
Carolyn Clark does not have any accolades to show me that she knows more than Merriam-Webster. When we need to know what a word is and what it means, we do not go to Caroline Clark. We go to Merriam-Webster, which is the foremost expert entity in the definition of words. Caroline Clark has not written a book, nor is she an entity that America goes to find out what something means. That Merriam-Webster is, and Merriam-Webster says you're wrong. Anything else? I wish you well, honey, too. But look, I already saw the beginning of your paragraph. I'm going to read the rest of it. It's probably a backhanded, every time this happens, they say something nice, and it's always at the end, not so nice. Let me see. I wish you well. I don't have nothing against you. I hope you win, but you mentioned judgment in your definition from Merriam-Webster. Exactly, it's judgment. But that's perception. It's perception. And every single person has a different perception of your perception of the world is different from mine.
Manny, I'm sorry to do this, man, but
no, you got a jet. That's cool, bro.
No, it's not jet. My phone's actually dying.
Okay.
70% of battery.
No, that's awesome. That's okay, man. We're wrapping up pretty soon anyway. I'll be in touch with you this week for sure, and then maybe we can talk again on Tuesday night.
Based on knowledge.
Yeah, I would love that. That would be a good commentary, watching all the races unfold. I definitely have my pick, so I'm definitely interested in this race. It should be fun.
Excellent, dude. Go do what you got to do. Get some rest sometime throughout the day if you can, and appreciate you coming over and hanging out with us for a little while.
Yeah, anytime, man. Well,
George Rice, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Buddy.
God bless everyone.
Which means it's not right or wrong.
Yeah, that's a good guy right there.
It's just going to be a certain level of reasonableness. So anybody can have an opinion on the same thing.
How's everybody doing?
The opinion that's going to be the best one is the one that people find most reasonable.
Whoa.
I don't know why people,
I did not know
I
that.
don't even know what to say. I try to be nice, but it's like, man, I don't know why y'all still try.
Who is she on now?
I don't know why y'all still try.
Who is she on now?
Well, honey, you may have published 4 books, but even with your ability to publish 4 books, you're still arguing with Merriam-Webster. How can you argue with Merriam-Webster? And then that's because you know about words. Because if you publish 4 books, then you know about words. If you publish 4 books and you know about words, then you need to know the power of Merriam-Webster. You even arguing on here with what Merriam-Webster said. I'm going along with what Merriam-Webster said.
I mean, she's not even tired. She's just going and going and going.
This is the foremost expert on the definition of words.
Bam! What time you got to go to work, Bam?
1 million books. But your idea
Oh,
of
okay, Carolyn.
Right
yeah, that's right. That's right. I heard her say that.
Is wrong. This, I'm telling y'all, this is why my competition won't go live. This is exactly why my competition won't go live. They cannot handle this. They cannot handle this.
Yeah, it's Bam.
They would not know what to do in any of these situations. They would lose their cool, or they'd be like, "What do I do?" They look around. I'm the only one in this room.
Talk about who lost their cool tonight.
Coaching me. I have no mic in my ear. I'm dealing with whatever is coming my way. Anybody can pop on here. It could be somebody who thinks, they know what an opinion is, and they're literally arguing with Merriam-Webster. It could be a trolling person, a hateful person. It could be somebody that, paid to get my face disfigured, and they're trying to act like another profile. It could be a man.
I'll call you later, Bam.
Because he's not me. It could be anybody. It could be somebody, anybody. I can handle it. They can't handle it, but they want to tell you that they're going to give you town hall meetings, babies. If you cannot handle a live video and interacting with the public like this, what makes you think you're going to be able to handle a town hall meeting? Are you kidding? Wow. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah. I love that. Valerie Grande says, if you are only as good a writer as you are a reader. And I've been reading since before they teach humans really to read in America. I've been reading for a long time. That's why I tell everybody, expose your children to as many words as possible. Everything that you are allowed and is age appropriate, let them read it. I don't care if it's a cereal box. I don't care if it's a medical journal. I don't care if it's an instruction booklet. As many words as they can be. The reason that Stephen King said that's one of my favorite quotes, because I read all of Stephen King's books when I was younger. And I loved doing it because I knew that by the time I was in the 80s, by the time I was a kid reading his books, he already had a lot of movies that had come out before I was born. And I liked reading books. If there was a movie that came out, but there was a book that was written before the movie and the movie was based on the book, I was the kind of person that loved to read the book before I saw the movie. The book's always better, by the way. Now, the reason that Stephen King said that,
before man, better than man.
You're only as good of a writer as you are a reader because of this. The more that you read, the more you are exposed to words and the meaning of those words. Words are I'm on the spectrum. Words are
She's on the
one
spectrum.
of my special interests. I love words. Words are what allowed me to read. Understanding words are what allowed me to read. Understanding words are what allowed me to read concepts. And it makes me a good writer. That's why when I have to do a speech, I already know what to say. And the reason that I understand what Stephen King said was the more you read, the more words you know, the more you are able to articulate your message because you expand your knowledge on your database of words. And that's what makes you a better writer. Because the more words you learn, you can say, some writers write, almost every book looks the same. because they're not Stephen King level of writers. And just the characters change, but they're basically using the same words all the time. But when I know you're laughing, I'm not paying attention to whoever's laughing. But whenever you are able to write a book using different words,
oh my goodness,
there's like 5 different words for a certain thing. If you can know 5 different words for one thing,
I need to get a profile and jump on that live when she does them,
the effect you want.
so I can display what's on the comments. I'd love to see what's on her screen right now.
If you want to make them feel comforted, then you use this word instead of that word. But all those 5 words mean the same thing. That's why Stephen King said that. That's why he said that. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys so much. Whoa, who is that? Let me see. Oh, I don't need you on here next time. So let me just get rid of you now. Don't need your mess on here. I can't believe I'm on here at 4:20 in the morning blocking people. That's how much hate I get. That's crazy. But they hate you because they ain't you. That is so true. That is so true. That's them. With their laughing emoticon. Well, I'm just gonna. Man, some of them probably already have a callus on their finger from doing that for real. Yep. Let's see who you are. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. Nancy, yeah.
On it. Yeah, let's see. Ooh. Michael Torres. Who are you? Oh. I always think there's something wrong. It's real creepy. You don't show your face. You wear a mask in every single one of your pictures. But you're over here. You got big old balls when you're there. But you don't even have balls enough to show your face. Isn't that funny? And you don't even have balls enough to say a word. Bet you're there. Right? It is my pleasure to block you. And there you go. Blocked. Let me get that other one now. Because there was another wily little one right now.
I think she enjoys doing that, like really.
These people, I swear. I live in the valley, though. I mean, I expected this. No other congressional candidate has to deal with this kind of nonsense. Not this kind of nonsense. There is like a load of nonsense on here. We have wonderful people, smart people, ambitious people, resilient people. We have a wonderful population, but we also have very wily people like this.
Wily people.
Mm-hmm. I already knew I was going to have to deal with that. Mm-hmm.
She's watching herself.
Let's see. Guadalupe también. Ay, Guadalupe. Those are nice dogs. Are you another man that Edinburgh, Texas? You live in Plano, Texas. You don't. Why are you here looking at me? What are you doing here? Why are you here? Yeah. You doing this? Why? Those are some cute dogs. You love your dogs. Because your cover picture is you with your dogs. They're cute dogs. I love dogs too. I love dogs so much that when my dog died, my Dotson died, I could never replace her. I loved her so much, and it hurt me so much when she died 4 years ago. But as much as a dog lover as you are, that's a really nice trait. That's a really nice human. You know, you can tell a lot about a human at how much they love animals. However, there's some people, they can love dogs and they can be like this, all hateful all day long too. And that's
Good
what
Lord.
you are. That's what you are.
She got herself another little thing.
And it's always these men. Former paraprofessional records clerk at Donna ISD. What you doing? You mad because I'm doing this and you always wanted to do this? Is that what it is?
I'm sure that's what it is.
Is that what it is? Because your time has passed and now all your love goes to your puppies, your dogs? Get off my page. Go be a good dad to your dog puppies, please. Because it looks like you are. You take very good care of them. Okay? Stop being on here hateful to women that ain't doing a damn thing to you other than them trying to be the best selves that they can possibly be.
Yeah.
Studied UTPA Edinburgh, Texas. It's always these men that are very accomplished, but they've missed it in their lives, or they know that they could never do what I'm doing. Don't be hating on me. Go show love to them puppies. Thank you for being loving to them, but no thank you for being hateful to me. No thank you. All right? So I wish you a long life and happy blessings and all that, but you's a hateful man. All right? Those puppies are lucky to have you, but then you ain't gonna be on this page no more because you just got blocked. Blocked. And all profiles he may create, blocked. Bye. Okay. Thank you. I have been getting rest all day long. That's why I'm so energetic. All day long was my birthday. I'm 44 years old. I'm 44 already. This is the first day I get to say I'm 44. I am 44 years old. And all I did all day Sunday was sleep and snack.
Ew.
That's all I did. Nothing else. And I work every single day.
Oops. There we go.
And I asked for this time because I knew my election was coming. And so the first day that I asked for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off. Tuesday's election day. Monday's the day before the election. Monday's right now. And Sunday was my birthday. And so I knew it was going to be a sad day because it was the second birthday with all my daughters. And I knew I just needed a reset. I've been getting a lot of hate. And that's all I did. So I am full of energy because I was literally hibernating.
She hasn't been getting a lot of hate.
That's why you
She just wasn't online.
4 a.m, looking like if it's like 10 a.m, all bright and bush-tailed. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Mateo Lozano. Thank you so much. Y'all, please go tell everybody to go out and vote. Please, 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 please go tell everyone to go out and vote. Please, por favor. Please, please. Okay?
You got a turtle, really?
I know we can do this. We have the numbers. We always have. We are the heroes that we've been waiting for our entire lives. That candidate that your parents, your grandparents thought never existed.
Janelle, hopefully I said that right. She's a...
I care about people, not a party. I care about
was it LVN?
No other agenda.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm
just
tired. I
making
can't
sure
remember.
that I can help as many humans as I possibly can.
She's a nurse. She goes mobile. She has a client or two.
Thank you so much. So please, and my teeth are real.
That she goes, I don't know how often.
Somebody the other day telling me
she spends a lot of time in her car, so we never really know if she's actually working or not.
What does she mean by that?
LVN, yeah.
That? What do you mean? These are my teeth. That's got that back one. The back one in the back on this side is the only crooked one. Goes in. I've never had a cavity in my life. These are my teeth. Even to my teeth, they try to put me down. The hate is strong. The hate is strong. But you have to be stronger. If you're going to be doing this, you've got to be stronger than the hate. You have to. And as I was saying, I got into this election because of the faith that I have in the voters. And when the time comes, I will always believe that human beings will choose love over hate. And the only thing that I was able to do during this campaign is show you how much more I can love than any of my candidates running against me, my opposing candidates, and how much I want to so badly show you love from Washington, D.C., like you've never seen love before in South Texas.
Because that's what we need.
You've been neglected for too long, and you need a voice that's going to care about everybody, not just a select few. I'm that voice. That's why I send you to the pages of my opposing candidates, because I know that once you can.
Oh, Shonda, she has renewed it. It was renewed.
She's the one. Vanessa Tijerina, Stephanie Tijerina, thank you so much. Be well, be safe, enjoy your Monday, and please be my hero so I can be yours in Washington, D.C.
Oh, man.
I cannot win in November if I do not win in March. Thank you.
Oh, my God. Was that freaking long or what? Hey, you guys are awesome for hanging out this whole time, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Was it worth it? Yeah. And again tomorrow, she'll be on tomorrow. And then election day, we're going to have the watch party. I'll let you know when tomorrow. I'll put out the little ads for it. I'm going to post a video. I'm not going to show it right now. I got to go crash. I'm really tired. And got to have breakfast pretty soon. But I'm going to post everything I got. I'm going to post it today. You guys are freaking awesome. Memorable night. You will not forget. You will not forget tonight. I promise you that much. So please, yes. Shauna, thank you. Be here for the watch party. Awesome. Yeah, there you go. Manny behind the mic. I've got an ego, apparently. Remember? That's what you're talking about. She said stuff that didn't even happen about my page, me and my page that she said. So, yeah. But hey, I got my stripes. She talked about me on a live, and she was probably watching. Anyway, that's hilarious. You guys are great for being up this late. Get some rest. Get some breakfast. Somebody bought me breakfast. Thank you so much. They dropped a little coin in the bucket, and always appreciative of that. I don't monetize. This is the only monetization that I do. I don't monetize. It's not my life's work. It's going to be, I work. I'm self-employed. It's been slow. And so this is what I do. And I love being on camera. I love talking to you guys. You guys make me happy. So with that said, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. I will let you know tomorrow if she's on. I'm going to try to be on at the same time. You guys be good. If you guys want to see anything or hear anything or whatever, if you missed something, let me know. Send me a message. You can message me anytime. And my number is on my page. Text messages, welcome, messenger, whatever. Have a great night, everyone. Go get some